There we go. We are live. All right. Everything else looks good. I think we're set. What's up, Firespot? Let's get the chat open. Hazard Shield, awesome. I got YouTube and Twitch running. Good stuff. Okay. Close out of that. We got the live stream up. Time to get to it. Let's get out of here. There's our wonderful helper chilling on the captain's chair. Let's go ahead and grab a drink real fast before we get moving. Figure after that video of trade being dead in the Hull C, it's a good time to go ahead and show people that the Hull C itself is still running pretty great. And that smoothie seems to do a lot more for liquids than, or hydration than nutrition. Oh well. Okay, let's fire up. After we get some missions going too, we're going to be taking some Ling family missions into Stanton. And then from there, we will run some interstellar, or some stellar missions, rather. Let's see what we got. Or not Ling family, sorry. We're going to take these Master Koboleks in. Because the Ling family won't give us places where the Hull C can dock. Alright, Levski to Bygenie Point. Seraphim Station, Bygenie Point, Everest Harbor. That's it. We'll take 3 initially and see how it does with distributing the goods on the ship. What's up, Kimmy? Let's double check our power settings and all. Looking okay here.
Shield off. Shield on. Shield off.
You're up.
Hi, Elle here. Thanks for picking up this haul. It's been surprisingly hard to find someone who's willing to do an inter-system run. Me, I'd love to go check out another system, but nope. It's a terminal life for me, I guess. Anyway, fly safe out there.
I enjoy Elle quite a bit. She always seems so sad though, like she just wishes she could go out and experience life out in the verse rather than being stuck.
Hiya, El Tieno. Taking on an inter-system delivery, huh? I always admire you long-haul delivery pilots for being willing to go through jump points all the time. They freak me out.
All right.
Space
Grim
and
Wraith,
time
what's
spinning
up?
around like
I'm
that?
coming for your bounty.
No, thanks.
Wrong place, my friend. No bounty here.
Talk to you later. Hiya, El Tieno. Taking on an inter-system delivery, huh? I always
Fake one that I made up.
All
Alright.
right. Points all the time. They freak me out.
Let's get her opened up.
Space and time just bending around you like that? No, thanks. But I'm sure you'll be fine.
Let's see how quickly or how long it takes to get this auto load zone to pop up. Wow, it's not very responsive out here. I'm not getting any feedback. There we go. Here it comes. Now, let me check the server again. 132 people, 30 FPS, US shard. So that's good for me. Server is struggling a bit. At least Levski is struggling. Server health seems fine. Trying to get a grid to pop up out here is another detail. Let's try it this way. Close out of that. Ew, Nix? What do you mean, ew, Nix? Nix is home sweet home. Them's is fighting words. This is the worst luck we've had with this auto zone, though. Auto loading zone. Huh. This new patch is really bad, unfortunately. I haven't had the same run that a lot of people have had. I feel like it also depends on whether or not you're on a really busy server or a good server. But it's definitely had its issues. Alright, there we go. Finally got our cycle. Come around to the side, grab these boxes, see how they loaded on, and then we'll grab a couple more missions. Yeah, for whatever reason right now, Levski's got a bit of a delay to its ATC interface, so it took a second for these to pop up. Alright. Checking to see how we're sitting. We're not drifting anywhere, which is good. We give a little stick wiggle. There we go. Let's see how she loads. What's up, Recook from Atlanta, Georgia? Good to see you. And yeah, Lagsky, you know it. So this is one thing that I find annoying, is that each mission has different sized boxes that'll take up different spindles. And if you ask me, it's an unnecessary complication that just makes loading weird. You can see how the boxes have kind of loaded perpendicular, which is not how that's supposed to go. Alright. Let's make our way actually to the back side of the station to avoid being in the direct driving path of other ships that like to blow through the borehole too quickly. Little bit more inertia than I expected with this much cargo. Alright. Need to get too close, but about right there should suffice. Alright. I got a helper on board I'm just typing into the chat to communicate with. Let me get these missions shared with him. I gotta go don my EVA setup as well, because I'm in my civvies right now. Got one more master rank mission here. I'm gonna go ahead and share the lot of these, so that way Kimbo can see them all.
Hi, Elle here. Thanks for picking up this haul. It's been surprisingly hard to find someone who's willing to do an inter-system run. Me, I'd love to go check out another system, but nope. It's a terminal life for me, I guess.
Alright.
Anyway, fly safe out there.
Whoa. Whoa, 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 what the hell is happening? Oh, that area was vented. Whoops. Alright. Store this stuff. That's fine. Trying to keep my head on straight here. What's up, Dead Tree? How you doing? Don't mind me, folks. We gotta get undressed. Whoop, gotta take the boots off. What is going on? What am I still wearing that I can't? Oh, the hat. I gotta take the hat off. There we go. That. My guy's still acting like he's suffocating here. With these here, with this. Alright. Is my dude gonna be acting like he's suffocating the whole time? Because that's gonna drive me nuts. Yeah, this was left depressurized. We don't want to do that. Alright. Wow, that's going to be really annoying.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, what's up, man?
Oh, I figured I'd stop and say hi real quick, because I'm on a little break at work.
Sounds good. Yeah, we are live doing some Hull C stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, aside from the fact that my character is choking on nothing right now. So I just get the wonderful sound effects of him gasping for air.
Yeah.
How you been?
Oh, I'm tired. Did some QV stuff yesterday. That was fun.
Yeah, we had a good time in the last live stream getting the org together and messing around with one of those.
I did one of them solo yesterday. And then me, Blue, and Stoley did one, and then the server crashed while we were getting stuff out.
Wake up, STAR-CITIZEN. There we go.
And I did another one last night with the help of Tay.
Busy. Trying to get components?
That and the rare gear sets.
Which ones we got this time around?
Well, there's new Overlord sets in the QV stations that are different colors than the ones you can buy on the gear store, the subscriber store.
Like different skins or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also fancy backpacks and some other things that are there. Yeah, it's just all around. It's a cool experience, and it's very challenging by yourself.
Oh yeah, I know. I've messed around with them too. Cool. I don't think I'm gasping for breath anymore. Let's make sure I've got... oh, lovely. Where's my tractor rifle? Ha!
Not to mention the stealth ox is fantastic.
You've been enjoying that as well?
Yeah, I got interdicted and they couldn't find me. It was hilarious.
Interdicted out of Lev, or?
Yep.
You can no longer skip to the warehouse, Kimmy. That's one of the reasons I deactivated the freight elevators and all, too, is to prevent people from exploiting the QV stations.
Yep, you want the cargo out the warehouse, you gotta move that freaking crap through the personal elevator. And until you've been stuck in your own TS2, you haven't lived yet.
Yep.
Can Misc help you today? Systems on.
Ah, great. Well, it's not working.
I feel like the Hull C's been hit and miss for people this patch.
It's been fine.
I have some people that are like, it's great, and then there's other people who are like, I hate it.
Yeah, the ones who hate it don't really know how to work her the right way.
That's probably very true, but that's with a lot of things in this game.
Except I'm encountering a first new issue. Yeah. Because I'm in a party. And being in a party with somebody is kind of messing up my flow here. Hey, Arid, a few patches ago, there were nice and direct Hull C hauling contracts worth 700k each. Are there any similar available anymore? Nope, no more easy button, my friend. You actually got to do some work now. At least not until the interstellar hauling gets its later tiers. There's a chance that once we get out of the rookie rank and you see the eventual junior member experience, that the higher tier missions may come back in a different form, requiring you to actually encounter some risk, like going through the wormholes, which is what Interstellar is intended to do. But you can still make around 2 million an hour plus doing very similar missions that you did before. You just gotta get clever with how you stack them, running between stations and learning what you're doing. Yeah, if you want to see the strategy for getting those missions done to that degree, just head over to my channel and look up my nerf or buff video on the Hull C.
Landing gear up.
Alright, well, that's all I've got time for. I will catch you later, my friend.
Alright, brother. You have
Bye,
a
bud.
good one.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, Chronicle Nyx has an incredible soundtrack. Oh, wait, there we go. Ooh.
I gotta jump in and say hello myself.
Hey, Blue Dragon, how's it going?
I had to make some repairs, so I figured I'd say hi.
Yep, just correcting an issue I created because I got tired of hearing my character gagging on nothing.
Yeah, so that's a weird glitch.
It's because when you Alt F4 out of the Hull C, it is a visual glitch when you come back that it's closed, but it's not actually closed. But since I'm in a party with somebody who sees the ship in a different state, it's caused all sorts of fuckery.
That it does.
All right.
Well, fun hauling.
Thanks, brother. Alright, we're going to try something a little bit different to fix this. We're going to get my teammate here to back out of the game so that he's no longer looking at the whole C. And then I'm going to try to Alt F4 again to fix this. But I need to make sure I know somebody who's in here. Black Manja. Blue Dragon's actually in here as well. Captain Diano, Smarkass. Okay, cool. So I need to make sure that if anything weird happens that I can head back in. And yeah, recook, possible lung damage. I don't have the patience to deal with that right now. I don't, maybe taking some Hemazole or one of the other, I got a bunch of different med equipment in the whole C that I can try to take to fix that. One problem at a time. I want to get the whole C actuated properly, and then I'll deal with my character's internal injuries. I didn't realize that that frickin' hallway was not pressurized. Because I'm in my civvies most of the time in the whole C. We got to make sure we're closing airlock doors before opening outer airlock doors. Alright, this should be the same. It says join unavailable. There we go. Alright, joining right back in on the same server. Making sure. Damn it, if he's coming in with me, this could mess things up. Maybe not, though. We'll see. As long as we're both seeing the same starting state of the ship, we should be able to cycle it. Oh, Kimmy, is that Kimbo?
Hello. How can Misc help you today? System.
Okay, let's see what happens here. Gotcha, okay, that makes more sense. The whole C is not. I'm not ever going to use the word fixed on the whole C because it's in a state of working depending on how you handle it. So, Captain Harlock, what exactly are you noticing? I bet I can coach you into something that works. This is, however, a very different issue. Huh. Let me try. It's back to Ollie group chat. Alright, I'm going to drop the cargo, and then I'm going to try doing a little quantum jump to see if I can wake up the ship's expanding sequences and such. I wouldn't Alt F forward if I knew this was going to happen. When you reach the point, you can haul and transfer the cargo to stations. We had a lot of bugs like the box and the stations not showing, or even a lot of times the entire ship despawn. So in the case that you're having it not spawn, as in the auto load grid, I'm going to assume you know that you can only use the Hull C at stations that have cargo centers for one. Because unfortunately the Lagrange points and such do not have cargo centers. Aside from that though, hang on, let me get this set up. Just going to do a quick hop. In order to get an autoload grid to spawn, a lot of the time, you got to mash that request cargo load button a few times. It can be a little annoying because it'll also cause, sometimes depending on where you're at, the voice prompts repeat themselves, which they've largely taken out of the game. Probably because of that very fact that they're repeating themselves a lot. Alright, come on. Yes! I woke it up. It worked! Okay, cool. So now I can collapse, re-expand. Alright. So, that's good. We just figured out a little workaround for that issue. When the grid is stuck, just give it a little quantum jump to sort of wake up the server, maybe resync, whatever the hell just happened. But yeah, sorry, a little scatterbrained right now. But to your point about the cargo grid, sometimes you gotta mash it 2, 3, 4 times to get it to respond. Let all of the sort of ticking play through, and then you should get a deck assignment. I've never had a problem with at least getting the deck assignment to show up. Let me slide back here. As far as the ship disappearing, you gotta be very careful about how you position yourself in front of the elevator so you're not actually in an impound zone that it doesn't tell you you're in. So you'll notice the way that I was stopped there, that I'm right in front of the elevator. That way I'm not going to get pulled. At least it looks like we fixed our spindle problem, so we can finish loading the rest. Now for the long stretch back to Levski proper.
How's it going, buddy?
Oh, hey, what's up, man? Just that live stream life. It's so weird. Levski's like disappearing in my first person view. There it is.
Actually, I think my buddy just showed up. I might have popped in here for no reason.
Nah, you're all good, dude. Have a good one.
I'm getting ready to go help him pick out a PC that can run STAR-CYWL because he's had his eye on this game for years and he's never had a PC.
Fun, man. Hell yeah.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later, bud.
Alrighty. Alright, I think I'm gonna hop out of that chat for now. It's cool chatting with the peoples and stuff, but my brain's having a hard time focusing on the task at hand today, so I'm gonna eliminate excess stimulus aside from working in game. I hate looking at the spindles go with cargo. Yeah, same. I do too. It's just needed to do that to sort of wake it up. They've changed anything now. I mean, if you have the ship, can you use it to quickly do cargo missions from low reputation, or you need to do all the low level ones first? And with which missions can you use it? So the Hull C can only be used with missions that come from cargo stations. So, to be really clear with that, it's going to be by Genie Point, Seraphim Station, Port Tressler, Everest Harbor. There has to be a cargo center at the station, otherwise the Hull C is going to be a lot harder to use. It's not to say you can't use it, but you're going to have to use one ship to load another ship if you do it at like a Lagrange point or something, because they don't have cargo centers. So, if your cargo mission is from a main station, yeah, you can use a Hull C, you can auto-load it, you can stack missions, you can do all the things. It's really just going to depend on the pickup and drop-off going to one of those main stations of the cargo center. As far as knowing which ones those are, you just kind of have to memorize it. Got to get used to it, got to learn which ones have them or how to see. all the cargo centers are going to have those loading areas. You need to go there and then get the mission for that, right? No, the mission's going to be in your Mobiglass. No. You don't need to go to the cargo centers to get the missions. The missions are going to be in your Mobiglass, just like any other mission. So you have to search in there, which once we're over here and I come to a stop, I'll show you what I mean. All right, let's see where we're at. We should be coming up to the cargo area. Yep, there it is. In fact, since I need to reshare these missions with my buddy here, I will show you what I mean now. So to make sure I don't bump into this rock above us. Slow down here. Go ahead and share these. I think 30 meters per second is slow enough. So in your contracts, just like you're already used to, it'll be under hauling. Here it's interstellar, but in Stanton it can be stellar, planetary, whatever. These are the missions you're looking at. And you just want to make sure you're going from a main station to, or like a station with a cargo center to another. Like for us, we know Levski's got one. We're going to Bygenie Point, which has one. Seraphim Station, Bygenie, Everest Harbor. These are all stations that have main cargo areas. Let me go ahead and share these out to Kimbo real quick. And then get positioned up here. So if it shows up on maps, they have a loading dock and the whole C will work there. If it shows up on maps, no, unless I'm misunderstanding you. So, one way you can tell is if you use UEX Corp. Because all of these stations that have cargo centers will have a little box next to them. Hauling with the C is amazing. It has been worth it pretty much the entirety of 4.0. Hauling contracted cargo missions, I'll say. Not trading. Not trading. A lot of people on my trading video mistook the fact that trading on the whole C is dead for thinking that the whole C itself is dead. Nope, that's not what I said. Trading is dead. Whole C cargo missions like this are banging, making lots of money. It's good stuff. Trading is only dead because you have to store the whole C inside, and then once it's inside, it spawns in the hangar extended and just blows up. So that's a bug. There's a issue console on that video tied to that CIG is already working on as well. Make sure I listen to my own rules here and actually close this to keep things from depressurizing. There we go. Oh, actually, Firespark, to your point, hold up. There is something. You just reminded me of something, actually. Yes. All right, on the map. On the map, if you type in a station that you're going to, it'll show you that there's a cargo center right here, guys. I keep forgetting about this little detail. Why won't it let me scroll? God damn it. Stupid. Well, when the map functions properly, it'll scroll. So, you go to your map, scroll out, wherever you're going, like Bygenie Point, for example. Can we work, please? Jesus, I'm trying to give a simple example here. Alright, well, this isn't scrolling down because Chris Roberts is being a pain in the ass, but this symbol right here is the cargo symbol. If it's got a cargo symbol, you should be able to scroll down to your damn mouse on this part, but go figure, it's being frustrating today. But you'll see at any station you type in, the services it has. Refinery, cargo center, which is one of these two symbols, landing pads, vehicle services, whatever. So that's another way you can double check yourself. Alright. And I guess just kind of put this stuff where we can for now. Because these master missions out of Nix are kind of a pain. In that they pay very little, and they don't really stack on the whole C in a way that's super convenient. So you got to do some of it manually just to get everything that you need together. Alright, let's go forward, please. Thank you. Alright, that should be everything from here. Yeah, my bad on that Firespark. I didn't realize it until it kind of clicked. And I was like, wait, actually, I think I know what they're talking about. And yes, I keep forgetting that that's a thing. I will, I'll double check the cargo elevator. If that's what you meant, Kimbo, yeah, I'll see. Make sure there's nothing else. Shouldn't be. What's up, Horseman? Waffle Fry? Were those 700k missions interstellar? Yeah, they were. Those original missions that we enjoyed, those 700k ones, they were the interstellar missions, and they were gateway to gateway. They got pulled when Interstellar got its initial rework. So, that's why they're gone. And that's why I think they will come back. I think it'll be a part of... What the heck? Oh, it's because that's selected. It'll be a part of the upgraded, or the higher ranking on the Interstellar side. Because right now, all the Interstellar stuff is Rookie. Dead Saints, Ling Family, and Redwind. The only thing that isn't, and it is kind of an anomaly, is Kovalex. And it doesn't pay well. It's really weird. The only master, or the only Interstellar Kovalex I see and know of are the master rank out of Levski. Alright. Alright, that is pressurized, so we'll come in here. And everything in here should be fine. Let's see. Take my helmet off. Will I suffocate? Ah, we're good. We're good. Alright. Yo, Kobus. It's going. Little sticky out the gate, but we got it fixed. Now we're heading off to Stanton to start this hauling run, and then once we're there, we're probably just going to be running some really good stellar missions going back and forth, and I've got Kimbo as a helper today just in case things get a little dicey with auto-loading, just to speed up the process of throwing the boxes manually. So let's zoom out a bit here, head into Stanton Gateway. Let's do a double check on our server count. Yep, so 136 people, so not too many. I think what I'll actually do is practice what I preach, do a little dogleg maneuver, just to make ourselves a little bit less obvious. Pyro Gateway first for about 10 seconds, and then we will shift to Stanton Gateway. Ah! It's doing that annoying thing where it doesn't properly navigate us. Cool. Aha! Yeah, one way to fix that's Alt F4, but we already went through a hassle with Alt F4ing, so we're going to really try to not do that as much as possible. So, I'm just going to have to rotate and find it manually. That is Stanton. So, let's just rotate along the ring and we should find the other. Bazinga. There it is. The Maggie C's been mostly okay. Levski's been the challenge so far. Alright. So, we'll just do about 10-second or so jump toward Pyro, and what this is dogleg, which means you're not going in a straight line. We're making sure that we're not an easy target for pirates. So we'll bounce out of that now. We'll rotate around to Stanton Gateway and do our proper jump that way. I'm in Stanton on the same server. It's been smooth sailing for me so far. Awesome, good to hear. It should be relatively smooth once we get out of Levski. It's definitely the host of a lot of issues still. And that should be Stanton Gateway. We're rocking the TS2 Quantum Drive, so it should not take long to get where we gotta go. Alright. So we're rocking, I believe, 4 Master Rank missions. And we dropped out. Cool. Yeah, this is it's a rough system today. It'd be nice to break free of this. I love Nyx. Nyx is home sweet home, but definitely comes with its issues. Alright. Should be a bit smoother sailing once you're over there. These pay like dirt. Fire Spock, honestly. I only do them so that I'm not deadheading into Stanton or flying empty. Altogether, you're, you know, about 400k, not quite. But for master rank missions, it's not great. And these are the only non-rookie level missions that there are for interstellar hauling right now. Ling family is still in the rookie category, but already paying better. The rookie Ling family pays better than master rank Kovalex. So I definitely think it was an oversight. I think it was an uh-oh that they're just like, whatever, we'll fix later. Because all the other ones right now, I haven't unlocked Dead Saints yet on the live build, but it's all rookie locked. So I look forward to that changing. Hopefully with 4.6 we start seeing some new stuff. Yeah, member rank in Stanton. Is that where you're at? Because it can be a little nutty. Check in on my lunch break. Hey, Golden Gun, what's up? Alright, let's... Wait a minute. I think, based on where that's pointing, the jump point should be this way. Yeah, Stanton, okay. Are you running around Hurston or Microtech? Because the way that I ran through member rank pretty quickly was by taking a raft, or my Caterpillar or Taurus, and running the 599k member rank missions back to back. Because they all went to the same drop-off, so it was really easy rinse and repeat. And you're making like 500k an hour, if not a little bit more than that. Like I think sometimes I got up to like 700k an hour doing that. And you do that 3 to 4 times, and you're into the experienced rank. Hole is a fun ship to do cargo in, though. Yo, what's up, Royce? How you doing, man? You number 1 in the vehicle kills list yet? I bet 4.6 will be the asteroid cracking and mining sandbox. We had a teaser pic of laser lens inside Star Citizen. Oh, yeah, that's right. The big asteroid with the massive, like, mining housing that cracks the asteroids. Not yet, just number 2. Well, if you're not first, you're last. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, you're killing it, man. That's impressive. Number 1 is 30k ahead, so it's probably impossible to catch. Wow, jeez. I mean, the guy's got to, you know, sleep and eat some food at some point, right? But then again, I guess so do you. Yeah, no doubt. That's crazy. Sir Walkman, appreciate the follow. Thank you. As we cross this TSA little check line, we'll start calibrating for the jump. The fuel cap is looking real good. Once we cut through, we'll hit Everest Harbor first, then Bygenie and Seraphim. And if we can make room after we hit Everest, we might actually, depending on what missions are available, start grabbing some. Oh, I slowed down way too late here. Let's see if we can calibrate and jump before we bounce off the wormhole. Doesn't really matter too much if we do. Do you want me to decelerate? I think we got good control here. Yeah, we're alright. Here we go! The most nimble the Hull C will ever feel is when it's going through this wormhole. As long as the server doesn't hate us, we should be able to get through with this one jump. It's a good sign that we're at least seeing the pillars. One of my buddies was jumping through and completely lost them at one point. I'd love that. Eagerly waiting on the Orion, just vanished through a belt for a few days. Heck yeah, Chips. I'm a little bit more excited for the Arastra first, given I don't think the Orion's anywhere near the ships in the future list, if that makes sense, or it's probably got a long ways to go, but at least the Arastra should be, hopefully, this year. Reclaimer-sized mining ship is going to be a lot of fun. I think they just got to get in the refinery side of things, which hopefully with a mining focus, that becomes a higher priority. Yeah, Orion to be 1.3. Yep. I would not be surprised. Well, Okay, did we make it in? We did! Hell yeah! It's always nice when we actually make it in the first try. Alright. Want Hurston Dynamics first. Let's see if nav is working properly. 2026. 2026. Yeah, if I say this year, I'm not talking about the year that's pretty much over. My bad. That's a good point. We're still in it. Damn it, we're still getting the stupid nav glitch. Okay, you just gotta find the plane that we're on. That's by Genie. Stanton. I think that's Hurston right there. Her L1. Whatever. We'll just navigate towards that. Just trying to be difficult here. Let me navigate or track the one going to Everest. That'll help. Shit, Thursday off, if you're free and do some Battlefield 6 stuff, we can link and get some games in. Possibly. Possibly. I don't want to make promises I can't keep. It's been really busy on this front. It's definitely been far too long since I've played. I think the Arastra is supposed to have a refinery on board. So I think they need to iron out that gameplay before it comes in game. That's what I would assume, at least. Their goal is. That's what the devs have stated, that they don't want to bring in ships that don't have their gameplay loops really fleshed out. Let's see, let me look at the Arastra real quick while we're on our quantum travel. Shop. Pledge store. Ships. Here, I'll bring this over so we can all geek out on it real quick. Go unavailable for purchase, because I don't think it's currently available. And it's RSI, right? RSI is really stepping it up, doing a lot. There it is. In concept, unavailable for purchase. Yeah, mining and refining. The Galaxy does, and it's definitely coming in 26. Yeah, it's one of the reasons I think people are excited the Arastra should be coming. In development, Max Crew 5, large size. It is a really, really cool looking vessel. Gotta love that RSI design language too. And it looks like, you know what's really cool? It's an RSI ship, and I don't see any struts in that glass. Except, well, maybe this one. But I see a lot of open. Nothing right in our eyeballs. I'm guessing this is the cockpit up here. Kind of has that sort of Connie look to it. It's a good looking ship. They really nailed the aesthetic, in my opinion. See, these pictures make it look small. But the thing is massive. I really wonder if it's going to have like bespoke size 3 mining lasers, or if they're going to be changeable. I'm really curious how they're going to run this thing. Let's see, technical specs. Here's the look of the ship. That's awesome. Specifications. I don't really need that. Systems. Propulsion. Weaponry. 3 mining lasers and 1 tractor beam. Wow. It's going to have quite a few weapons on it too. Which I guess makes sense. It's actually not a bad price when considering it weighed against some other ships. Habitation +5, 3 remote mining rigs. Onboard refinery removes the middleman for increased profits. That's about all the detail we have on this thing right now. 576 SCU of cargo space too, which is sick. So it really is just the mining side of the reclaimer sort of experience. So I will probably be on this ship quite a lot once it comes out. Have my time split between like the Arastra and my Ironclad. Alright, I'm going to try to bust out of quantum here and see if we can realign with our mission objective. Nope, we just got a bunch of bases around. Navigation's being a super pain in the ass. Oh my gosh, it actually let us navigate. Alright, cool. So we're gonna do that. Rastra is 64 million, or meters, geez, million. 64 by 124. The mole, for example, is 25 by 45, so much larger. Yeah. Yeah, it's, if you look at it on the, like, I don't know if it's fleet yards or what, where people are able to see ship size comparisons, but it's got a similar footprint as the larger ships like a Reclaimer, but I think volume-wise, the Reclaimer is still probably quite a bit bigger. I'm not totally sure, because, I mean, the Arastra is obviously more like a blade. It's more narrow, whereas the Reclaimer is kind of this hulking beast that didn't really care too much about an efficient aesthetic or design to it. But I love the Reclaimer. I've come to love the Reclaimer a lot since I've been using it in this patch. But that's Glacier Reclaimer should have one as well. I mean, it's massive. Well, I mean, actually, you bring up a good point, because now you actually have to refine the construction material, so maybe that'll come when the Reclaimer gets its pass? I don't know. Anybody who flies a Reclaimer, what do you think? Wow, we actually popped in 20 kilometers away from Everest Harbor. That's kind of impressive. Do you think that we'll get just a gold pass Reclaimer that has a refinery? I mean, or to me, that sounds like a big enough change that you're talking like Reclaimer Mark II. Or maybe a Reclaimer adjacent ship, like a newer model or design that has more stuff. I'd be curious to see what the devs decide to do there. Alright, we're going to burn to probably about 400 meters a second, and then we'll do our flip. And there's our ATC call, so bam, time to slow down. So I want to make sure you're always pointing away from a lot of these little drones or buoys, space buoys. That's why I'm always checking my velocity indicator to make sure I'm not pointing right at one, because that could be a really bad day. Alright. Let's see if the auto load works. Looks like we got a deck assignment that quickly. Redirecting our thrust. Let's get in there. What's up, Sean Miller? How you doing? Does the hauling community ever group up and grind out faction rep like players do for intersect rep? I don't think that the hauling community's really had much incentive to do that. I think a lot of us on our own are kind of solo players for a good bit, but there could be some value in that, perhaps. I don't know. I mean, in Kovalex, it's tough because you can't share down rep. You can with Redwind. That might be worth doing out of Pyro, because Redwind rep is really frustrating. Let's see. Might need to give it a little wiggle. Might have to actually do a little seat check to get the server to work. Oh, never mind. We're pulling stuff. I'll be curious to see if it actually is able to grab everything it needs. Because I think this was like, was this the last mission that we were doing? We might have just got lucky. Yeah, cool. That completed. Well, shit. That's kind of surprising. Mine just left a box at Everest. Oh, damn. Like, you gotta... Lucky pure skill. Yes, sir. In my experience with these ones coming out of Levski, it often goofs and doesn't take all the boxes, so... That's a bit of a win right there. Oh, I didn't check to see... I don't think we got enough real estate to really make it make sense to grab one of the Interstellars here yet. Not Interstellars, Stellars. We'll take a peek. We'll do the quantum route planning. Let's head to Genie and offload that next one.
Thanks for doing that run. Everything looks good, so I'll get you those credits.
Ball plan, I haven't seen a message
We're done. Good stuff.
today in the Discord. I'll check it in a few. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my head on straight here. Having a bit of an ADD kind of day. Let me get set up to head towards Arc Corp real quick. There's a random box of pressurized ice. Is this your pressurized ice? Hazard shield? Is this what it left? Just floating out here. Oh, man.
Quantum travel engaged.
I remember seeing a Hull C turn and burn, and on the spin, clip a Mustang leaving the station. Oh, it's rough. Let me see what you're saying about the Discord. Tip for drifting: set velocity limit all the way to 0. That will fix the drifting 99 out of 100 times. Really? For me, at least, I've noticed it in the mole too, that I drifted a lot when my buddies were mining. Pretty much eliminated that with the velocity limiter at 0. It stops all strafing when coupled. So, is that just going to be under our options? I'd imagine that's under game settings, right? Velocity limiter. Velocity indicator. There's dead zone. Where do you see it? It's a keybind. Oh. I'd imagine it's under movement, right? Is it speed limiter? Left alt mouse wheel down.
Quantum travel complete.
Oh, I see. Okay, well, I have it set down. All right. We'll try it out. Let's see if we got a new workaround. All right. Heading over to Baijini to do this drop.
Quantum travel engaged.
And set course for the back end of Baijini. A nice burn in. We're actually going to go ahead and do a 200 meters per second burn because I want to browse some missions. I meant to do that while we were in Quantum, but I've been a little scatterbrained. Actually, let's make sure our velocity indicator is not pointing at anything first. Okay, I think we're good. Okay. So, under our stellar hauling, these ones are what we want. Baijini to Seraphim. There we go. 248k hit right there. Let me just go ahead and accept that one. Because we got to go to Seraphim after this anyway. So this could be fun. Let's see if there's any others also heading to Seraphim. These 162s and 136s are also good missions to choose from as you stack. Otherwise, it'll be around like 240k experience rank, because Master and Senior rank get into the Lagrange points a lot. Not very helpful. This one might be one. Oh, that's a double, though. I still don't like messing with doubles. How about this? Seraphim to Tressler, so that's a pickup we can do at Seraphim. Alright, I'm not going to overcomplicate. We're going to leave it there. One point with the speed limiter. If you're on a pad, move the speed limiter to 0, then point the nose up slightly. You can raise your gear without moving up. Great for Idris takeoffs. It would be nice to have a way to sort the origin destination. Yeah, I agree, Firespock. I'm wondering if, Nah, I don't think that trick would have helped us get the loaded Hull C off the pad, because I think we were still way too heavy. We're going slow enough that I don't think we need to do a turn and burn this time. But let's see what happens, because we got a pickup as well, so hopefully we don't start dropping. Said that all the boxes were going by is why I always try to tell people, hey, if you're aggravated, go away from the station before you end your session, pretty please. None of us want to run into all your boxes. Alright, I'm going to wait till we're a little bit further past, because I want to try to call the furthest grid from the station. We got 2 missions dropping here. Oh yeah, let me share those other ones with you, Kimbo, my bad. Set that speed down. Share these. Get that deck assignment. Oh, there it is. Awesome. So far, so good. We think it'll actually drop everything off? Let's see what happens. Let's also see how this velocity thing changes. So I'm going to do what I would normally do, which is use coupled as a parking brake, but we should be set velocity indicator to 0, so we're going to go ahead and engage. We didn't bounce or anything. Okay, it worked one time, but I'm a science-minded guy. We got to test that a couple of times before I give it the seal of approval, but on the first try, it worked. Now, Kimbo and I might need to do a little organizing once this stuff drops. Oh no, it's already loading. Okay, let's see if we have enough room. I mean, we definitely should. We definitely should. It shouldn't overlap or cause any issues, but it auto-loaded without me having to engage load again, so that's cool. What was the keybind again for the limiter? So left alt and then your mouse wheel up or down. So I just did left alt and I scrolled down until it went all the way to 0. So that'd be cool. We'll see how that works. Ball playing might have just came up with something pretty badass. All right, our bulk load is complete.
Great, all cargo accounted for. You'd be surprised how many delivery pilots.
I'm gonna call again just to make sure we got everything.
I could use a dozen more contractors like you. I'll make sure your payment gets sent through.
I think we did. I think we got everything. This is about 1200 SCU. That feels about right. So now we head to Seraphim. Don't want to get too excited. The whole C's performing a little too well right now. All right. Course set for Crusader. We got a pickup from Seraphim to Port Tressler as well. Oh, and actually, I can use some of this quantum travel time. I got a couple of people who left comments on the videos that I need to pay out some in-game funds to. Yo, what's up, Night Stalker? Are you a fan of the Kiwi Aethers as well? I've enjoyed them. I've enjoyed them. Whole C is performing. What's the catch, Chris Roberts? I should mention that in gameplay settings tab, you have limiter enabled. I've turned mine off, and those binds don't work if you don't manually enable it. Either keybind or going into settings. Oh. So I need to have it on? Makes sense. I didn't actually catch that. That, I'm guessing, is under game settings. Oh, that's for default. So default, it's not on, but you make a really good point, though. Let's see, how do I see that it's on or off? Speed limiter enable, disable. Oh, here we go. An actual bind. What if I make it that button? Backslash. Okay, and now I don't really know if I'll be able to see that it is on or off unless I'm in, or not in quantum mode, I'd imagine. We'll have to check and see. Should be enabled by... Well, mine is default off. I have most of my game support things as default off. Well, I won't have time to send too much of this off. Let's go down the list here and see if we can get this first guy at least. Imp, we're messing around with the speed limiter setting to prevent drift. No. Alright, hang on. We're gonna at least send off... Ah, jeez. Really, the wallet's gonna do... I'm not fucking with that right now. Trying to do too much at once. Why are we struggling? All right. Oh, I got you. Ha ha ha. All right. It's one off the list. Let's see if I can use the same tactic. One more. Come on, wallet, wake up. Sweet. 2 worked. Cool. All right, we'll do some more as we go between more points. Oh, I really never bothered with it myself, but I'll keep watching and see if it's useful. Yeah, we're going to mess around and see if it actually ends up keeping us from drifting. First time that I thought I had it active, we didn't have any bounce back or issue, but a good point was made that I might not have even had it on.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
Ah, yeah, it's on now because I can't move. Interesting. Okay, that's really obvious. All right, so I'm trying to thrust. I can't. I turn it off. We have thrust. So, okay, cool. At least that button keybind works. All right. Good morning from the West Coast. Was trying to add you as a friend and wanted to check your name spelling. It should be CPT_Deadwake. It was originally CAPT, but it should just be CPT now. I don't know if either should work, but try putting in CPT_Deadwake. It should pop right up on my screen so I can accept. Little white dot in your thrust indicator means it's on. Really? Oh, you almost can't see it behind the damn line there. Okay. Yeah, it is right there. It's that little thing, but it's just kind of behind the little red meter. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. We're learning, we're learning. Hey, look at that. I got Ashrid Ivanian. Is that you?
Weapon system off.
Whoop, didn't mean to hit that. Oh, we got a few people adding. Awesome. Hey, welcome up, guys. Good to see you. It's easier to see in the other HUD mode. Yeah, but to me, the other HUD mode is noisy. I like it nice and clean, simple. Feel free to use the advanced HUD all you want, though. It's not bad. Alright, Seraphim Station. Now, this should take everything and then hopefully load what we're taking to Port Tressler. And then on the way to Tressler, we can see what we can grab to head on to wherever else. We'll burn up to probably about 400. And start our flip and burn. Here we go. All hands prepare for turn and burn. Let's get that juice. Alright, we should be clear of any objects. Looking good. Let's go ahead and call. See if we can get an idea of where the grid's going to pop up. There it is. Nice. Won't be too far from us. Watch out for Mustangs. You know it. Not trying to hurt any Mustangs. No Mustangs were hurt in the making of this video. Alright. That was pretty good. Got us real close to the box. How do you get the reverse view? So under your operators setting, there is the third option down is look behind. I think it's bound to maybe comma from like the standard keybind, or maybe that was my own keyboard keybind. I have it on my stick so I can check behind me quickly, which is nice. That way you can see that aft velocity indicator. All right. I actually hit it. We're decoupled. And I hit that that velocity indicator thing. I kind of wanted to see if it can act as a parking brake without being coupled. Hang on, let's see. Let's go coupled. I'm going to kill it and reactivate it. Right side of the M. Yeah, that should be... Whoa. What's up, Mike Darby? How you doing? Now you can enable speed limiters, set keybinds for increasing and decreasing. Excellent way to slow down without braking or reverse thrusting. Yeah, true, true. I still like to do the turn and burn to get those main thrusters doing what I need. Alright, I think... I'm going to give it a little stick wiggle. So I think this is where we got to do a seat check. I'm going to hop up. Yep. There it goes. The magic of the seat check. Need a HUD for third person or go back to the year 2025 when Teslas had cameras surrounding the vehicle for first person mode. That way you don't have to constantly go out. Yep, I agree. It'd be really cool to have some more cameras on there. Yeah, I can resonate with that quite a bit. But yeah, this is pulling off everything. Let's see if it'll auto-load the run toward Tressler, because it should once it pulls these off. Chris said the third person will never have HUD. Yeah, I mean, it's really photogenic to not have it, honestly. Ah, it started loading. Okay, so now what we'll do is we'll call again. So if that happens where it stops loading your next mission, just hit request cargo loading again. And it'll start loading on the mission. There it comes. Just like that. So this will hopefully fully load everything we need for Tressler without much concern. I'll go ahead and set course for Tressler. We'll figure out if there's a mission on the way there to grab as well. Do a couple of payouts for folks who left comments in the video to get some of that 4.5 cache infusion. Did they hotfix the whole C? No, the whole C hasn't had any dedicated hotfixes. I just know how to fly her really well. So ask me all the questions if you're wondering how I get things to work. I'm also talking through everything I do to give you those tips to make sure that you have a better experience. I'm gonna experiment a lot more with this whole like velocity lock thing that's going on, sort of an actual space brake or parking brake, which I do like. Alright, we should be fine, even though we're getting this impound thing until we're fully loaded. I don't see it loading anywhere else, though, so we might need to do an inventory check. Which is okay. We do not want to get impounded, because then the whole C will spawn. Oop, alright. We gotta take the parking brake off. The whole C will, spawn inside the hangar extended. So last thing you want, the one thing you don't want, is the whole C to get impounded. So what we're gonna do, I think we're full, but we're gonna go by one of the external elevators just to double check. do an inventory check. So yeah, Dreslia, that's one thing one of the reasons I'm doing this today is because a lot of people misunderstood that video. That video is specifically talking about trading. Trading commodities is one very specific avenue of hauling or space trucking. The Hull C is not completely busted like some people in the comments thought that video meant. Just trading is. Hauling missions are great. Hauling missions are kick-ass. Lots of money to be made. Can still be quirky, can still have problems, but they're problems you can work around. Trading is just totally broken with the Hull C right now because of the spawning inside the hangar extended problem instead of the docking collar. Alright, I'm going to hold position here. I think, Kim, we shared the missions, right? So you should be able to see any inventory that's left behind. If you're heading out, I didn't know if you were heading out to check. That's so cool. There he goes. There's a cabal of station valets running to everyone's Hull C before it's called up and pressing the spindle button. Wait, what? Oh, I get it. Yep. Sorry, that joke went right over my head for a second. But to get multiple missions to load at the same location box is to just keep calling cargo while you're still in the box. So yeah, sometimes it'll automatically start loading after you offload, or if you have 2 missions that you're loading, oh sweet, everything's on board, hell yeah. If it doesn't automatically do it, but you know you have stuff to pick up, you just hit the button again to call it, whether it's right alt N or a bind on your stick, and that will trigger the onload again. I find it most useful when there's a drop-off pickup scenario where it loads up like maybe 1 box or not everything, and it'll allow you to kick that load back in. It's also a way to check to make sure you're full. If you hit it again, if it starts loading up more boxes or doesn't do anything. So that's actually, you know what, I like this velocity limit thing, because it's actually like a parking brake. Like I can't move until I hit it to turn it off. It's actually really, really useful. Robert Lee, what's up? Good to see you. Alright, we're going to head now to Port Tressler. On the way there, we will peek for some other missions. I was getting nervous that we were getting like a proximity warning. I'm like, there's nothing around us other than derelict boxes that are floating from other ships that probably gave up or blew up. Alright, 60 gig jump. This will go by pretty quick.
Quantum travel engaged.
It's cool. I should be saving these for a Hull C. Yeah, it's really a great ship, an amazing like money printer on the hauling side, but it really takes you getting to that experienced rank to really see that pay out. On the Kovalex side, experience is when you start seeing the missions that you can make like 2 million an hour with, which is actually what we're running now. We're running this one over to Tressler, and since we're heading that way, we can go in. I call this quantum route planning, because while you're in quantum, you don't have anything else to do, right? This is where you could plan out your next run. And all of these are going to be around 240 to 250k. This one's from Bygenie going back to Seraphim. We're heading to Tressler now, so I want to see if there's anything. These are some slightly smaller ones that you can also stack in. The Bygenie to Aorus, Seraphim, and Tressler, but these are double pickups. I don't mess with these still. These still seem to be busted missions. I haven't had anybody tell me that they've also had any sort of good luck with double pickup or double drop-off stuff, so we just avoid that. Let's see, do we have anything going from Tressler? That's another double. Oh, don't want to mess with that one. And Everest to Tressler. So, no. We could have double backed, actually, to Everest Harbor to pick this up, and then drop everything at Tressler. How much do we have on board? Our current contract is holding... Yeah, we can do that. Here. Why not? Let's cut out. Let's head to Everest first. And we'll pick up that mission as well. And then take it all to Tressler. Turn it around. In Dev Tracker, you can see we might be able to attach snub ships to grids in 26, but you know they say 26, maybe 21, 26. Yeah, I remember, I think it was my buddy Kai that was telling me that it was either the Hull C or like an idea with the Hull E was that you could attach like an MPUV or something to the grid. So it'd be sweet. That way, if you're needing to run a mission that requires another ship, like a Lagrange point mission, but you have your Hull C, then you can detach that ship, go into the hangar, grab the cargo, come out to your Hull C. It's kind of a good time. Let's go back to Stellar, and I think it was the very bottom one, right? Let's see if it's still that one. Yep, Airburst to Tressler. Let's go. Share. So now we got both of these, which together is almost 500k. It's not going to take long to load up and get out of there. Rep should not be getting wiped. Don't run with that rumor. As of right now, the only thing I know that's rumored to get wiped is the money that's been going around like crazy, and then in-game purchase ships and components that were bought. Not rep. Not rep. I want to grind up rep, but will be painful if it gets reset. Yeah, don't worry about rep. Rep should be fine. It will get wiped eventually, but they're going to let us know if the rep gets wiped. I'll be surprised if it does without any sort of heads up, but definitely expect in 4.6 or 4.7 or whenever the hell they start introducing crafting, that is when the money component and ship wipe is coming. Shouldn't be rep. No, you're totally fine. You're totally fine. There's tons of confusion all over. And it's not impossible. It could happen. I'm not going to say it's not going to happen with 100% certainty, but it's very unlikely. At least this time around. I really hope they don't take away Wicklow ships, Kovas. That would make a lot of people very sad. I really hope that they somehow protect Wicklow ships. Because that's a whole different kind of monster. Because Wicklow ships aren't purchased with just in-game money, so I don't know. I'd like to think no, but I probably would start mentally preparing for the chance that they will be. You know, just so that you're not, like, blindsided if it does happen. I'm gonna assume the worst and hope for the best, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Yeah, I would be really sad for you, too. But if I'm able to help you get the Wicklow F8 back, I'll be happy to help you grind for that. I really hope they don't mess with that. Oh, wow, there's a lot of little drones over here. Me trying to position my ship to where I'm not gonna hit those. Alright, we should be fine now. Let's go ahead and prepare for turn and burn. They should full wipe those. They know duped, but leave everything for everyone else. When someone complains, you know who's guilty. Well, the problem, Mars, unfortunately, is that because of the amount of money that flowed around, there's also the issue that pretty much everybody who's been exposed to that has pretty much every ship in the game, which kills a lot of the in-game incentive to play and earn to unlock said ships. So I can understand from a dev side why they would want to kind of clean the slate and reset that. But it does suck because I'm going to lose my Hull C. I don't have a pledged Hull C, so I'm going to have to grind in-game to get her back. Which I'll do at this point. I know how to do that really well. It'll just take a little time. I have plenty of incentive to do so. Yeah, I also have not really done any of the Wicklow stuff, so I don't blame you. Oh, yeah, that box was so transparent I almost didn't see it there. I've got a buddy or two that are colorblind. I wonder what it's like trying to find these cargo boxes sometimes if you are. That's got to be a pain in the ass. Alright, now this should just be an onload. 14 QV missions, and that's the Hull C. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, good point, good point. And tons of good components with it too, shit. Alright. Thruster locked. Wow. Alright, that's 2 for 2 on using the velocity, basically the actual parking brake now. Alright, let's see if we're able to actually manage to load everything on board, because we got some weird cargo positioning, but we got plenty of spindle space. It's kind of hard to really see the silhouette here. But we're pulling it on. We got processed food and hydrogen now going to Port Tressler. Can we fit it all? That's the question. Oh, is that it? Cargo transfer complete. Hell yeah. So the parking brake is the velocity indicator, the speed limiter, not velocity indicator, sorry, the speed limiter. When you turn it on, but you have it set to 0, you can't move. Like, I'm thrusting right now. I'm not going anywhere. Nothing's happening. So I can actually hit it, turn it off, and now I can thrust. But what's cool is we're testing out how consistent it is that in coupled mode with it on, it's preventing that ship drift that a lot of us battle, where I've traditionally said just give the stick a wiggle to cause your coupled mode to finally bring you to a stop. So this might be a good way to help ensure that you come to a stop the first time versus having to wiggle your thrust around. Oh yeah, now we're full mass. Woo! She's nice and heavy. All right, let's try to compensate for that overcorrection. Come on, big girl. We're like Tokyo drifting right now in a Hull C. There we go. Alright, so now we got both of these missions going to drop at Port Tressler together, which is about 500k. And so, like, and doing these missions this way, using the experienced missions that range anywhere from 132k, well, it's going to be 3 mission types. They're going to be the 132ks, the 162ks, or the ones that are right around 250. It can be anywhere from like 245, 248, 236. These are the kinds of missions that you stack in this manner, running between the main stations in Stanton to make around 2 million an hour. So this is essentially making the same, if not more consistently, what you made before with the 700k missions. So I continue to demonstrate that, you know, you can still make that really good money with the Hull C doing this way. Cue the drift music. I was hearing it in my head. I was hearing the tune. I know you all know it. There's also people that made billions of just selling non-dupe stuff because of everyone having an absurd amount of money. So personally, I wouldn't mind a full wipe, even if that means I lose my cat. So Alt-C and scroll down. So not even Alt-C. Detronius, just left Alt and scroll down. Because Alt-C puts you in cruise control. That's different. That's a different monster. I would not be sad if they shut UEX down. Seems like a lot of made-up millions are coming from... Well, UEX Corp is just a site showing you where you can go and buy and trade and sell commodities, right? What makes you think that that's the problem? I'm curious to hear your thoughts on that. In my opinion, I personally don't mind a cache and ship wipe. I have too many ships in my ASOP that I've tested, didn't like, and since you can't return them, new deal, they're just collecting dust. That's a good point, actually. Yeah, I wish there was a way to sell your ships or to, like, lighten the load. You know, if you have stuff like... I have 2 C2s right now because they changed the loaner of the Ryland from the Taurus to the C2. And it's like, I don't need 2 C2s. I have a C2 and an M2. Can't wait for real big hauling, like multi-jump system to system, like Stanton somewhere not connected by a gate directly. Yeah. I think once we get our 4th system, that'll probably make more sense, which I think is probably going to be Castra. And I think that's also going to be a real sensible time for them to bring out the whole D and E. So we might be a year away. I mean, we got Nyx and Pyro pretty fast. I bet we get Castra by the end of 26 or going into 27. That'd be pretty sick. I do not have an A2, actually. That is one I don't have. I didn't really see a point. Can't wait to get my whole D. I know, Lisa, I feel you. The whole D is going to be a blast. I'm actually super excited to test out the whole... Wait, what? Oh. Orbital node first. Oh, we're turning too hard. I got distracted. I can't wait to try out the whole B and the Raylan. I'm really excited to see how those compete with the Caterpillar and the C2. Well, Blue Dragon, have you managed to get the ships you want to test, or do you need another cash infusion? Because I still got some monies I'm giving away, probably until I'm at about 100 mil, and then I'm gonna hold off just in case. Or maybe I'll go a little bit less. Maybe I'll keep like 50 mil for myself. Oh, same, Frank. Yeah, the Ironclad's what I'm the most excited for. I've actually got that pledged, and I am just waiting very impatiently for all the fun to be had with that thing. All right. Let's see if we get both of these missions to drop off together. This should be fun. Only see a 57k mission from Port Tressler. Are you looking, well, what's your, Hazard, what's your rep? Just curious. Cash, but I'm not begging. Oh, no begging, no begging. It's all, it's basically just giveaways, because I was given the money. It's not my hard-earned money. I was given like 14 billion that I've already given to a bunch of people to be able, since we know there's a wipe coming, it's basically like a cash giveaway ship rental sale in a way. Go buy the ship that you wanted to try, see if you actually like it, you know, have some fun. That's been a lot of my motivation to try to keep on dispersing the funds. I'm getting back in SE after a 4-year break, and I fell in love with that thing. Yeah, no, I feel that. Master Kovalex. Oh, really? And you're only seeing a 57k mission from Port Tressler? Are you looking at, which filter? Are you looking at Stellar, Planetary? Curious what's going on there. UEX is the player-to-player marketplace. That is the issue. You could sell quant for... Oh! So UEX is also the black market, essentially, or the gray market, or however you want to put it, for player-to-player sales. Okay, so that is killing in-game values. Alright, that's fair. I can see that. That's understandable. Well, that's weird, Haz. I don't know why you're only seeing that one mission, because you saw my list. It's popping up everything. That's really weird. So 10 SU of quant, average U 500, 5 plus 10. Wow. Damn, and I was just excited about Quantanium being worth 80,000 per SCU. Damn. Yeah, that needs to be fixed. I wonder how they would fix that, though. Oh, look at that. Right next to the box. I don't think we're going to slow down in time, though. Oh, maybe. I'm pulling up. Oh, boy. Come on. Come on, big girl. You got this. And just to show you guys, you don't have to be parked any kind of special way. We're going to come in here all sloppy, just like this. Alright, parking brake is on, meeting our speed limiter. Holy shit, and it's immediately working. Alright, ball plan. I think you might be onto something. That's 3 for 3. This is earning my seal of approval. Now it's a repeatable pattern. So go coupled, hit your parking brake, which I'm now calling the speed limiter specifically. Alright, for anybody who wants to know where that is again, it's in your keybinds under flight movement. I've never really messed with this stuff before because I've never had my speed limiter on. First, you want to set up to where you can turn it on and off easily. I have it bound to my backslash, which is right under my backspace key, which is just kind of a perfect spot. I might end up putting it on my actual flight sticks once I figure out like an intuitive button that I just want it on. We'll see what kind of makes sense for me there. But for now, it's just on my keyboard as the backslash key. And then to, not acceleration limiter, speed limiter. Left alt mouse wheel up or down to affect the limit. And I just have it set to 0 to act as the parking brake. And so far, it's kicking ass. It's working really well. Just from Port Tressler, plenty of other stuff. Oh, okay, I see. Just didn't want to travel empty. Yeah, I got you. That's fair. Is it still taking? Okay, it is still taking stuff. That's actually a good point. I don't think there is anything here we can grab from Tressler. Is there anything from Interstellar that we can grab? By Genie, Breakers, Ling Family. Oh, we can go from Tressler to Ruin Station. Oh, there's 2 from Tressler to Ruin Station. There's a Master Rank and a Redwind. Oh, hang on. Let me go ahead and call this so we don't get impounded while we're waiting. So that should start loading that one on. And then we'll grab the other as well. Is it this one? Yep, Tressler to Ruin Station. So that's pretty good. Any others on the Interstellar front? Tressler to Ruin Station. There's another one. What the hell? So many. By Genie to Ruin. We might go grab that one too on our way out, because by Genie's on the way. Alright, let me double check we're not getting an impound timer. Oh, we are. Okay, time to move.
Hi, Elle here. Thanks for picking up this haul. It's been
Alright.
surprisingly hard to find someone who's willing to do an inter-system run. Me, I'd love to go check out another system, but nope. It's a terminal life for me, I guess.
I don't think we got everything, so I'm just
Anyway, fly safe out there.
heading back into this.
Hiya, El Tieno. Taking on an inter-system delivery, huh?
Alright, parking indicator on.
Delivery pilots for being willing to go through jump points all the time. They freak me out. Space and
We
time
might
just
be
bending
full.
around
I'm just
like
double
that.
checking.
No, thanks.
Interstellar.
But I'm sure you'll be fine.
Levski to by Genie.
See you later.
Everest. Wow, these all going to Ruin Station? By Genie to Ruin Station. Holy shit. Alright. I think... Oh no, hang on. Let me check another one. Getting ahead of myself here. Everest to Levski. By Genie to Ruin. Everest to Shepherd's Rest. Levski. Yalas. Levski. Okay.
Hi, Elle here. Thanks for picking up this haul. It's been surprisingly hard to find someone who's willing to do an inter-system run. Me, I'd love to go check out another system, but nope. It's a terminal life for me, I guess.
Right. Let's double check. There were two from Tesla,
Anyway,
right?
fly safe
This
out
one
there.
and this one. So they're the exact same mission. One from Redwind, one from Kovalex, going to the same place. Oh, three actually. We should have a. All right. Looks like Kim and I might be heading out to
Hiya,
manually do
El
this
Tieno.
because we definitely only have one on board.
Inter-system delivery, huh? I always admire you long.
That's how I feel, Strife. It's like, come on, Elle, let's go, jump in.
All the time.
All right.
They freak me out. Space and time just bending around you like that? No, thanks. But I'm sure you'll be fine. Talk to you later.
It does make me want to invite her along. She seems like she's just on the edge of becoming a spacefaring individual. All right. We're going to come in here. It's a good distance. Not too far. Should be a good spot. We're going to go ahead and hit that new parking brake of ours, which is freaking cool.
Shield on.
Helmet check. Hallway depressurizing. Thank you, sir. Sounds good. We'll consolidate because this is all going to Ruin Station, so it actually doesn't really matter how we load it, which is a fantastic thing about. We have like 6 or 7 of these interstellar missions right now. Whoop! Let's not make that mistake. Helmet on. Can you autoload planetary cargo from the station? No. Nah. Well, can you explain what you mean? Because you need a cargo center like the one here for that to work, but I might be misinterpreting. Alright. Oh no, what did I say? She's smart to be cautious of jump points. I am too. Yeah, right, exactly. All the info I had was from Interstellar Hauling. Can you rank up in Star Citizen 4.5? Hey! Wait, what? Have you unlocked higher than Rookie Interstellar? So, no. The only mission rank that is not Rookie. Oh, shoot. Yeah, let me share those missions. My bad, buddy. Whoop, hang on, I'm floating. So this is me being scatterbrained. Alright. Let me do this real fast. Accepted missions. Sharing the like. If it lets me. There we go. Just so we can both see them. No complications. Alright, that should be all of them. Danger is afoot. Hey, what's up, AT? Alright, let's go to missions. Select all, move over. But yeah, sorry, back to your question, Sib. The only company where you don't have rookie rank is Kovalex. Kovalex, for some reason, does have master rank interstellar missions, but the pay is less than the rookie rank Redwind, which is hilarious. So Master Kovalex is the only other interstellar, aside from Redwind, Ling, and Dead Saints, that is above the rookie level. And I think it was probably an oversight, but you can't rank up with Redwind or Ling family or Dead Saints more than rookie interstellar-wise. You can rank up Redwind in Pyro doing the stellar missions like you do in Stanton for Kovalex. Definitely comes with its headaches. Holy shit, we've got some cargo to move. Woo! Captain starts reading chat and everything goes to hell. Yep. Yeah, you're not wrong, man. Alright. So, hell yeah, here we go. I'm going to start grabbing and loading and just trying not to hit my buddy in the face. This is one of the great things about having these external freight elevators, is the ability to do this. To be able to handle this when the autoload doesn't work. Because for whatever reason, the autoload didn't want to acknowledge that we had more of these to grab. So, we're just doing them by hand. Hang on, let me move that up. Oh, the what's the cube question. Cool. Hey, it's good to see you. Always happy to help. Yeah, the cube right behind us is supposed to be helpful, but it didn't grab these other missions, which is fine. So, this is the beauty of external freight elevators. I'm going to attempt to chat while throwing freight and hope I don't hurt myself or anyone around me. Thanks, dude. Yeah, I was asking about Interstellar specifically. Yep. So, yeah. Aside from Kovalex, everything is rookie locked. Granted, Kovalex pays dirt for it, so it's like, oh, cool, thanks, guys, you know? We're going system to system, and... for what? Yeah, sounds good, Kimbo. I'll leave the force to you over there. I'm just filling up this spindle with what I can of these, and then probably use some of the 16s to fill in some empty space on it. Kind of learning how to grab when the external elevator is this full. This is kind of new. I actually should double check. Did we lock the airlock? I don't see anybody else out here with us, but I'm going to grab one more box and then double check that the airlock's not open. Can the game make up its mind if I'm in left queue in New Babbage? Hey, if you're New Babbage, you're close to us. We're over here at Port Tressler. Alright. Is that... it is closed. Yeah, awesome. Alright. I'm going to move up here. I should be able to fit, I think, some 16s on this spindle. Because there should be a whole row open. Not to mention we got more spindles that we can use, which is awesome. I always tend to smack myself in the face with 32s. You're not alone. I do that a lot as well. No judgment here, my friend. Especially with as fast as a clutchless or a free-floating scroll wheel can move boxes. Sometimes you don't realize how much momentum you've got heading your way, and it gets a little painful. Alright. We got lots of 24s here. Rotate that, throw it here. We got like 6 or 7 missions that carry with us to Pyro, which is pretty cool. Not a whole lot of payout on any of them. Decent for rookie level. We'll get a little bit of rep with Redwind, not much. Respawned a new batch 2 days ago, now I'm back at Levski. Yeah, whatever happened to your Polaris? Is it good? I'm still sad that we didn't manage to get that TS2 properly. So close. Levski called you home. What's up, Captain Placeholder? Oh, I don't know if he can actually hear me, because not everybody might be watching the stream. It's cool seeing the OLISAR group chat getting some activity. Who is doing the mission with you? So I've got my buddy Kimbo with me from the org, from the OLISAR group. Kindly offered to hang out and throw some freight on the live stream, which is much appreciated. Might be joined by another one of us a little later. I don't know. I think our buddy Centrosi is out doing real life stuff. I can hear you, Deadwake. Oh, awesome. Cool. Thanks for the feedback. Yeah, this this manual loading really isn't bad. Granted, not everybody likes this part of the game. I do. I'd find this enjoyable, relaxing, moving our boxes around. Get a little bit more heart thumping when you're doing it in Pyro, though, just because of that constant fear of what might be around the corner. Especially since we're going to Ruin Station. But the thing is, since all of this is getting dropped at Ruin Station, there's a really good chance that it'll all offload automatically. Hey, there's another Hull C coming in. Laterally, kind of fast, though. Ooh, we're trusting them. We're trusting them. Ah, yeah, they got control. Hell yeah. It's always cool to see other Hull Cs out here doing the work. I just noticed it moving. I was like, oh boy, oh boy. I hope they can stop. Got size 3 and class B power. Okay, cool. Yeah, hopefully the next time we get our hands on TS2, we manage to actually keep it. That was a really weird end to the session with the way the hangar was behaving and the TS2 that was trying to run away from us. Whoop. Alright, let's get back there. It's relaxing. It's like inventory management in other games, but here you're actually doing something, right? Yeah, there you go. Makes me wonder what it'll be like to load something as massive as like a Hull D or Hull E. I'm gonna run a couple more Kiwi stations if you want to have another go at a TS2. I found 3 yesterday. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna be doing this Holland stuff for the next hour and a half or so, and then I've got some other adult responsibilities to take care of. But I definitely look forward to getting in there with you guys again. That was a fun time. There we go. Whoop! Yikes! It's so springy. Go. Wow, look at that. It's like a perfect fit to fill up this spindle with room to spare. We still have to run to Bygenie as well, I think, to get those. They need to have a tractor bay for the Hull D. I agree. I really hope that there's some thought put into that, because that'll be awesome. All right. Right on. Should probably have waited until that closed to pressurize. I gotta remember that now that we're in this world of engineering and actual life support and such. Everything should be pressurized. Let's do a check. Yeah, I'm not dying. Awesome. I want to use the F8 for what it's made for. Killing Vandul. Hell yeah. Alright, kill our parking brake. Give some aft thrust. Wow, we have a lot more power to our thrusters than I expected. Alright. I believe it's just Bygenie is our next. Yeah, there's like 3 from Bygenie, so perfect. While heading that way, I will try to give a few more donations out. Quit trying to impound me. Damn. Oh, Tokyo drifting the Hull C again. Oh, it's great. Oh, okay, come on. Let's balance out here. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, that probably would be a good idea, wouldn't it, Imp? I just hope that we get some kind of pass to the ship's tractor beams, because right now they're not good enough. They can't rotate boxes, they move slow. Probably making them function more like the ATLS would be a good idea. I could see that. Alright. Let's do this. Let's pass on a few more goodies here. It seems that my strategy of copying pasting works better than trying to type it into the wallet itself. Oh man. Nope, we're gonna wait for the program to respond. pulled us out of quantum and everything. The wallet, gotta be careful with the wallet, man. It wants to make your game crash. All right. There goes another. And after this batch of players, I might not be able to give a whole lot more out. Not unless I get another wealthy donation from somebody. I think that is how they spell it. Let's try it. Not gonna leave the game. I'm gonna like stay in until it actually goes to the wallet. There we go. And paste. It did work. Awesome. All right. And we got Genghis John. Let me get that one in here. All right, wallet. Let's see if you can still stay alive here. Oh, it dropped us out of quantum again. Lovely. Here we go. Let me get back into quantum. Oh, wow. Guys, look at this. We dropped out in the air in Halo. Yo, the odds of that happening. Holy cow. Oh, it's gorgeous. I'm going to take some screenshots. Oh man, the many hundreds of hours I've spent mining the Halo. This was largely home for a long time, where I envisioned myself with the Ironclad, but probably actually gonna do that out of one of the rings of Nyx. But that's just cool, dude. Of all places to pop out, we drop in the Halo. That is so awesome. Good times. All right. Let's see, we got Genghis John there. Let's see, Thunderwolf RSI. That's a dedicated username. Copy. So Maldubius, the Halo is sort of it's the best way to put it, it's an unmarked ring system in Stanton that is full of asteroids to mine, as well as like panels for salvage and even wrecked 890 jumps and such. It's you have to know how to get there based off of coordinate jumping from different locations and kind of stopping there. And it's really fleshed out. There are so many bands to the Halo, different thicknesses, all kinds of stuff. And man, my wallet just keeps making us jump out of quantum. All right. Well, that said, we will make... Holy shit, we're still in the Halo. Damn. We must have like originally dropped out in the beginning and now we're at the outer edge of the Halo. That's funny. I did my Vulture stint in the Halo. Hell yeah. Hunter grounds for my org. There you go. The Halo is also planned to be a navigation hazard with gateway stations to get from inner to outer parts of Stanton. Oh yeah, that sounds awesome. That was too cool though. Alright, we still got about another 20 gigs to get to ArcCorp. Let me... I'll do this a slightly different way. I'm gonna just DM some of these names over. Snate, and then full cookie, HyperZL1, and Crimson Blood. All right, those will get the monies in a little bit. So I'll be able to close all these out. If you too would like an infusion of 50 million AUEC until I don't have enough to do that anymore, and you don't already have millions and millions and millions, let me know. Put your user chat down in a comment on the video or in the live stream chat, and I'll send you what I can. So the question was for the cat, is there auto-loading for things that need to go from station to planet? Oh, got you, Strife. Thank you for getting me back on that. Sorry, or for reiterating that question. Thank you. I don't think so. I don't think there's any form of auto-loading for hauling missions outside of the Hull C. I know that with trading, you can just send the cargo to the ship that you need, like the CAT or C2 and stuff, and that auto-loading works for trading, for commodity trading. But doing cargo missions, auto-loading from station to planet side or planet side up, it doesn't. Unfortunately, that is not an option. I hope that it becomes an option, maybe for a fee. I think in the future, auto-loading the whole sea is probably going to cost money or take a percentage chunk of your profits or something. That's where I think the gameplay is going to go. That for loading a certain amount of cargo, maybe there'll be like a 10% surcharge for auto-loading, which some people might not like. I think it kind of makes sense that for the convenience, you would pay some degree of money for it. And I think the time saved will pay for itself. What do you guys think? I'd love to know everyone else's thoughts on the future of auto-loading. I don't think it's going away. I think that the weird rumor that with the freight elevators coming out that auto-loading is on some kind of a time limit or won't be around forever was misplaced. I don't think that's true at all.
Quantum travel complete.
Love it. All right, I'll get that name copied so I can send you some goodies. There are some ships around here. Holy cow. It's probably not a good orbital zone to be in. We're moving on. I'm here for auto-loading to be a paid-for service. Yeah, I think it will be. What's up, Void? How you doing?
Complete.
All right. I'm going to angle us toward the back. We'll see how it goes. We'll try auto-loading first, and then we'll do a little check to see. Unless, Kim, if you'd rather just go ahead and do it manually, I don't mind. We can try to see if auto-loading's going to work, or we can just hit it manual right from the get. Doesn't bother me either way. We're light enough that retro thrusters will have enough push, so I'm going to leave us facing forward. Okay. Well, let's give it a shot. Let's see how the auto-loading works for kind of troubleshooting. I'd appreciate some. All right, let me add these names real quick. So I got Kristen, and I had another one up above. Let me copy that. Cool. Got you too. Tech Commander. I'm going to copy that. Got you in here as well. And let's see. Oh, damn. Albino sent 100 mil. Shit. Not too much, please. Well, Tech Freak, you got a little cash infusion there, buddy. I can fling boxes as long as I have White Monster and cookies, and I got... Hell yeah. You're speaking my language, man. That's how I feel. I'm not even kidding. Look. Fantastic. All right. Coming to a slowdown. Let's see what happens with our crate first. Oh, there it is right there. Hell yeah. Another trick, again, some of you might have heard this already, but if you're trying to slow down or utilize your thrust, your vertical thrust has a lot more output than your lateral thrust. So if you're coming in weird, try to roll so that at least you're vertical to where your vector is going. You'll be able to counter a lot more speed that way than moving sideways. You got way more vertical thrust than you do lateral thrust. I hope they make it easier to load 8 SKU on top of one another. Some of the crates absolutely do not want to stack, right? Yeah, you're not wrong. All right, parking brake again. We did the special speed limiter parking brake trick and immediately offloading. What the F? All right, Ballplane, you are awesome. I think that is an incredible strategy. It is working every single time. What's up, Ludovicious? Or Ludovicus? Ludicrous, man. It's good to have you in the stream, dude. Yeah, I can be a little bit goofy sometimes. 500k to 1 mil is fine. Sounds good. All right, let me get a few of these names in. If you get double tapped because somebody else is also sending you monies, don't feel bad. And also keep in mind, guys, a lot of this stuff is going away. Well, all the money is going to get wiped in the next patch or two, so spend it, have fun with it. Tokroka. All right, I'm just adding the names to my list here, so that way in Quantum I can mess around, send you some goodies. Okay, I think we should have everything. Holy cow. I wonder if we actually truly got everything. Let's do a quick check just so we don't have to backtrack. Sent to 100. Oh, shit. All right. Kimbo sent out some money, too. Yeah, a lot of the folks in our org are sitting on quite a bit of money, too, from us all sort of giving each other money to give away to folks. So, yeah, don't wait to spend it to the next patch or anything, because it might not be here. So go have fun. Try out the ships you've always wanted to try. Have some fun. See what you might want to buy after the wipe. Give yourself an idea of what to save up for. That's the way I'm viewing this, at least. You know, we have all this money flowing around, so why not get your chance to go kind of live with the ship of your dreams? It's like Star Citizen's version of Turo. Go have fun for a while. Make use of what you can on this patch. Alright. Just gonna check that inventory. Yo, D-Put Enigma, what's up? The wipe is supposed to be happening when crafting is introduced, is what I've been told by the powers that be. I don't really know. Alright, helmet check. Helmet going on. Perfect. We're good. I don't know when that's supposed to be. I've heard as early as 4.6, the next patch. I've heard 4.7. So, expect it to be sooner than later. But if it takes longer, then you got a bit more time to enjoy it. Gotta go. Let me hear about the final result in Discord. Will do, man. Thank you so much for the recommendation. So far, it's been pretty beastly. I think I want to make sure I should have all the contracts shared. Yeah, they are. Nothing else is sharing. Would the Nomad be the perfect ship? I had the front end of 1940s Ford pickup. The Nomad is an amazing ship. Empty. Awesome. Cool. Yeah, we got everything. Holy cow. Alright, now we make our dangerous trek onward to Pyro Ruin Station to drop this off. The Master Kovalex Interstellar missions are in. That's what we're running. They don't really pay a whole lot, but you can stack quite a bit of them to make some money. We got 6 missions between Red Wind and Kovalex that we're taking to Ruin Station, all to the same place. The Red Wind is still rookie, because they haven't brought in the higher rank missions yet. But the Kovalex is master. Alright. Parking brake off. Backing on out. Will it be a complete wipe or just money? So, Milton, I'm thinking it's going to be money plus ships and components. Anything bought in-game. I do not think it's going to be a rep wipe. I think that's the one thing that's going to persist. But I expect money, components, and ships to go. Alright. Set course for Pyro Gateway. So Tech and Tokura got hit with 100 mil each, right? Because I want to save my money for folks who haven't gotten hit with any monies yet. Oh hell, there goes all my ships bought in game. Yeah, it's going to be the same for me, my friend. The whole C, everything I have for the most part. I don't have a whole lot of pledged ships. I got a couple of heavy hitters that'll allow me to do a lot. You know, I've got my Caterpillar. I'll have the C2 because of my Rylan pledge. I've got the Ironclad pledge, so I actually have 2 cats thanks to that. So I'll have the ships I need to get to work. My Mole is pledged as well, so the mining will be there. Definitely some good options. And sweet, yeah, Tech got 100. Cool. Awesome, awesome. So let me go ahead and send off a couple more things. I'll be knocked down to a Mustang Alpha. Oof. Hey, start out with the bounty missions. Make that scratch. But what's cool, guys, is being able to rent the Taurus, being able to rent the raft, you'll be able to do a lot with hauling really quickly to get that money flowing. So remember ship rentals, whether it's mining, hauling, that'll probably be a really great way to infuse some of that early cash to get you moving. Damn, the second I go into the wallet, it wants to cut my quantum travel. That's really, really annoying. Alright, well, let me go ahead and do this. And I will get us back into quantum travel. I'll do another one once we're in Pyro. Rent a raft, and then buy a raft. Yep. There you go. Hey, Cyber, hey, that's a good lucky point, right? Yeah, all the ships that are pledged are sticking around, of course. And I'll be happy to help anybody in the org as I can with getting to those ships you need to make some money with, since we'll be able to run some bigger stuff. So whether it's doing like the smuggler missions that pay out $1 million each, or intersect stuff together, I mean, it'd be fun. We'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get the money flowing. We'll get the ships we need to print that money. I'm pretty much going to save up till I get my Hull C, and then I can kind of help spread the wealth. Because the money C is a money printer in its own right. I don't think Rep is wiping Paragon. I really don't think. Let me get Sid, actually. That's a good one. That's a good, easy name. We're popping a Pyro Gateway. I'll throw you some, and then wait until I'm jumping in Pyro for the next.
Quantum travel complete.
Here we go. Maybe if you weren't in the seat, it can't stop the quantum travel. Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I think of that. Look at the big brain on Hazard right now. No, that's a really good point, actually. I'm gonna try that once we're in Pyro jumping to Ruin, because it's gonna be a hell of a jump. That's a really good point. Thank you. Sometimes I'm not very smart, or I'm just scatterbrained. I have a loaned Hull C from my abandoned merchantman, so I'll be ready for my hauling missions. Hell yeah, there you go. Alright. I always do this, I end up losing it. There it is. Yeah, that's right. I think the abandoned merchantman and maybe people who have the Hull E or Hull D might have a Hull C loaner. I've been pretty proud of my Maggie C here. Has been an in-game purchase ship the whole time. Just trying to relate to the average person, you know? There we go. Got a bit of a travel path here. All right, it's more time to send some stuff out. Yeah, there you go. That's what I thought. The whole D&Es would typically come with a Hull C as a loaner. That makes a lot of sense. Ironclad, that's supposed to come. Yeah, and that means you should also have a Caterpillar then if you got the Ironclad. All right. Let's do this one next. Yeah, now that money's coming down. I've already given away half of my money today. Let's go. It felt so weird seeing the 14 billion that I had for a while. I was like, I am so uncomfortable right now. I did not have that very long. I got rid of most of that pretty fast. All right. There's some cash for Luda. Make sure we're not going to be hitting anything here. All right. Are those moving ships out there? I'm trying to keep an eye open. I don't think so. Oh, there is somebody right on our tail. What is this? Ooh, is that AT? That looks like an Eclipse. Is that you, man? If not, that could be a really bad day. Yeah, it is you. I knew it. What's up, buddy? The Menace. The man, the myth, the legend. Anybody who was watching the live stream from Friday with our shenanigans going around the QV station, this is the pilot and owner of the Polaris and the Eclipse right here. AT. Looking good. Handles Night Stalker. Sweet, yeah. Let me go ahead and throw you some real quick while I'm thinking about it, because I haven't written your name down. Should have time to do that before we... Oh, come on now. There we go. All right. There we go. Oh, I got two, but I think this is you here. Commander Jekyll, yeah, I got you. Just correct my orientation here to the wormhole. How cool is that? Happy to help, Night Stalker, no problem. Alright. I got some time to coast at around 260 meters a second. Let's go ahead and do another. Dang, I guess I won't go to upgrade my Taurus. Only 200 bucks, yeah. Come on, there we go. Why is it always the wallet sucks, dude? I tend to have better luck if I copy and paste than regular typing. There it is. I'm gonna do this quick because I think we're right on top of this. There we go, calibrating. Hey, I'm just happy to spread the wealth. Let me get through this wormhole and then we'll have some more fun. Here we go. Woo! Little Tokyo drifting right into the wormhole. Don't need that distortion damage. Oh geez, monitors, don't tell me. I was seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, bro. What did you do? Right. This is what happens. I give away the money and it finds me. It comes back. Always happy to do giveaways. Also glad that it seems like the friend list is working properly now, so I don't have to worry about people being left out. Alright, I'm gonna get into quantum towards Ruin Station, which should work out pretty well. I think we got enough quantum fuel for it. Was it me? Oh boy. Yo, Mars, where's that salvage contract at? Is that in Stanton? I'm super curious because a lot of the contracts, like for me out of Pyro, were gone, but I think I have to regrind the rep. It's really weird. Ruin Station, here we come. Cool. Well, we got enough juice for it. What's up, Albino? How you doing? Whoop, overcorrected. There we go. Nice and lined up. Let's get out of here. Okay. We're gonna hop into our captain seat for the giveaway of monies. $10K buy-ins, you'll find a Herc, ships in rotation. Okay, so I think I do need to fix or regrind my rep because my my Pyro rep got a little weird. I'll show you what I mean because it's so strange because I have been ranking up with headhunters and I got this third like new one here, whereas over here I was already ranked up enough to get a lot of really great salvage contracts, but they're all gone now, and I think it's because it got replaced by this one, which is really dumb. I don't get it, but all right. Oh my god, I'm back up over 1 billion. Jeez, thanks I guess for the money to give away to more people. Oh boy, I'm trying and trying, but I can't not be a billionaire. What the hell? Okay, let's see. Oh, I guess Commander Jackal got hit with a couple of goodies. All right, I hit him, so let's do Uncle Cookie. That's the next one I needed to do. There he is. Back in. Let this actually hit before I, Oh yeah, teed off. There we go. Gotta get him too. That was me. Oh, well, thank you, Milton. Appreciate it. It goes to the people. Especially since we got a time limit on, you know, how long we'll be able to enjoy doing this, so. You're so good at the game, you feel it being poor. That's what it feels like, dude. Yeah, just hit me up. Is that your username? Deuteranilis? Is that how I spell it in Star Citizen? You can try. See if I can just copy and paste it from there. That might be helpful. Hey, there it is. Well, whoever this is, they're getting 50 mil. Yeah, Gur, feel free to leave your user, and I will. I'll throw you 50 mil. Gotcha. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, happy to spread the wealth, guys. And I think this trick is working. We're not going out of quantum, so heck yeah. If you guys end up getting a lot more, it's because some other folks in the chat are also gifting money. Everybody's in a really giving mood. AT, yeah, you know, maybe you shouldn't fly in wallet. Yeah, it's probably not wrong on that statement. But I mean, being in the captain's chair is definitely helping because we're not dropping out of quantum anymore, so that's kind of a win. All right. I got you, Liesa. Let's do that. Yeah, and Bald Eagle, you should have a 50 million infusion. Make sure you check your game when you get a chance. Come on, wallet. Wake up. There it is. Oops. There we go. Make sure you guys hit up the ship shops at New Deal. I think New Babbage has one too. I think Area 18 has its own. But enjoy some ships, have some fun, get an idea of what you want to save up for. Oh, gotcha. All right. Let me just copy and paste that. Just like that. If I miss anybody, just let me know, like, after the stream, too. If for some reason you get missed, just comment on the actual stream in the comments or my next YouTube video or whatever. I'm going to try to get to as many people as I can. Oh, he got a screenshot. Oh, dude, that's sick. Look at this, guys. The shot AT took when he was cruising behind us in the Eclipse. How cool is that? That is a hell of an image, dude. Too cool. I am saving that for sure. Hang on. Nope, that's not where I wanted that. STAR-CYWL. There we go. Save. Alright. Wicked, man. Making memories out here. Glad he's on your side. Yeah, me too. Although he constantly jokes about lobbing a size 9 torpedo at me. Too good. Alright. Let me come back up. Oh man, I've opened the floodgates now. I gotta try to keep up with all these usernames. Alright, Jacob Crane, I see you from earlier in the chat. I'm trying to scroll up to get those. Still got about 32 gigs of travel since Pyro is frickin' massive. The wallet really doesn't like me. It's like, stop giving money. At least I haven't disabled the wallet. Scroll down a bit. Now I got you, I got you, I got you. All right, here we go. V-Law. It reminds me of U-Law from Blood Brothers. Or, oh my gosh, The One with Jet Li. Blood Brothers is the really badass song by Papa Roach that's in that movie. I just had a little bit of a stroke there. Gabriel U-Law. So good, man. There we go. Oh no, what? Is that the wrong person? Sometimes the wallet doesn't work out quite right. Here, we'll go on to the next. Don't worry, I'll circle back to V-Law. No worries. I'm going to make sure I choose the right person because sometimes the wallet can get a little funky. That one worked, hell yeah. We're back down to basically the money I started with on the stream. Oh boy. I guess it's a pretty good avenue for being able to send out the cash to folks and to drive engagement on videos. Here we go, we got Blister914. And I'm kind of like looking back in my chat, so I'm not seeing some of the most recent chats, guys. Sorry about that. Because I'm scrolling up to try not to miss anybody. I might have had one too many characters in this one. There it is. Yep, I had a space in there that didn't need to be in there. Awesome. And we are still in Quantum on the way to Ruin. It's a crazy difference. Or distance. Dosojin, gotcha. Wild to think about how much money in this game has just been circulating in the last couple of patches. And I wonder what caused the flood of it. Because I'm pretty sure this money's been in game for a little while, and then all of a sudden it's like the floodgates opened and everyone just started getting gifted insane amounts of revenue. Yep, I did do that one. Okay, I thought so. I was just making sure. Oh, there we go. There's a 0 in there. Ah, that's what it was. All right, thank you, V-Law. Appreciate it. Wait, is there a 0 in there? Hang on, maybe I need to go back into the wallet. Let's try again. And we got Ash Ravanian. Oh, hold on. Oh no, we're good. Yeah, we're popping out over at Ruin, so I need to take a minute. We're going to scroll back down to keep up with the chat. Well, that's what I'm kind of wondering, Stripe. Is the duping really more recent to that degree? So don't worry, FZ or V-Law, I'll get you taken care of. Just having some technical difficulties there. Let me get over to Ruin and make sure that we safely offload because we don't want to drop our guard in Pyro too much here. But I'll get you, man. I'll get you. Don't worry. Midgards, I'll have the name. Can't wait till they do the credit wipe. People should grind the hauling rep. Yeah, that's fair. I agree. But in the time being, I look at it like a good way for people to have fun trying out ships they've wanted to try and get a little sneak peek, a little taste of that fun life with that bigger ship that they've always wanted. Or a bunch of little ships, if you like all the little combat ships, light fighters, medium fighters. Without the random gift infusion, I wouldn't have gotten to sort of test fly the Hammerhead and the Reclaimer. And I have fallen in love with both, especially the Reclaimer. That's really captured my heart. I will be aiming for that ship for sure. Alright, we're keeping our eyes open for the cargo area, which should be the opposite of the refinery spot. It might... Nope, it's not the one directly below us. It's actually up here, I think. Yeah, because that one just off to the left here, that is the refinery area. You can see the little spherical tanks. But right over where the velocity indicator is going is Ruin Station's cargo center, where you can auto-load and manual offload everything you need to do. So we'll fly up to about 350. I think it's good. Make sure we're not going to hit anything. All right, that is an Avenger, which is kind of interesting. Let's go turn and burn. I think that's an AI NPC. I don't really have the flexibility to maneuver and check the signature. Yeah, there's a bunch of AI bounty ships here, which is very common in these parts. They shouldn't mess with us, but we'll see what happens. We're actually going to go ahead and go shields up. Full power to shields and full deceleration. Checking aft. Engaged our slowdown a little late. There's also a Talon out there. Let's go ahead and call our cargo grid. So the rear cam, you gotta bind it. It will be in like the very first of your keybinds options. I think it's flight operator seats. It'll be the third option down, which is just look behind. And then you can bind it. That's interesting. That's a hostile Nomad, but it's not really moving. All right, hopefully all this just offloads. But here, I'll show you real fast. Options, keybinds, advanced, very top one, seats and operator modes, look behind. That's your keybind right here. Okay. Well, well. First Kiwi station I did. There's a TS2 here if you want it. Nice. Okay. Getting ready to engage parking brake. Decel begun. Halting. Offload beginning. There are missiles flying. Okay, one mission's done. What's up? There's our guardian angel right there. Okay, we still offloading? Yep. So this is cool. Even though we had all these missions kind of stacked however the hell we wanted, this is doing a really good job of pulling everything off so far. Yep, it's still pulling stuff. I'm wondering if anything's going to trip it up or if it's going to be able to adaptively pull everything since it's all going to the same location. While this is happening real quick, let's take a peek at our interstellar contracts that are here. Sakharin's plot, Ruin Station to Everest Harbor. So that would take us back. Ruin Station to Baijini. Ruin Station to Baijini. Starlight Service. Okay. Damn.
Hiya, El Tieno. Taking on
Okay.
inter-system delivery, huh?
Hang on. Do we still have some stuff on board?
Admire you long-haul delivery pilots for being willing to go through
Is that what we just...
all the time. They freak me out.
Oh boy.
Space and time just bending around you like that?
I might have goofed.
No, thanks. But I'm sure you'll be fine. Talk to you later.
We may have a problem. Ruin Station. Alright, Baijini. That one doesn't seem to have reacted. Baijini to Ruin, Port Tressler. Huh. Alright. We're gonna have to go to the external elevators. Got some weirdness going on. So far, auto unload's been working pretty well. I might have just gotten a little bit ahead of myself. I think I just pulled some missions on. So it's going to kind of confuse whether or not it needs to go away or not, or go onto this elevator. And it is definitely risky. Alright, holding position. Shields are up. Make sure my helmet's on. Let's see if we need to mess with this at all. I goofed. Whoops. Helmet back on. Helmet back on. Come on. There we go. No, trading is still broken. For the whole C. For the whole C specifically, trading is not working. Other ships, it should be fine. It's just the whole C. Right. So some of this on our ship might still need to be offloaded. I'm not exactly sure which. I think, is that the iodine? No, that's medical supplies. Oh, you got the iodine, I guess. Do a little organizational stuff here. Let's see. So I guess you would only have the missions left because I didn't share them yet. So that might be a good way to see it. You should have the ones left that we need to drop, which I think is just, well, the iodine's one thing. Should be 12 boxes of iodine, actually. Yeah, so it should be that whole spindle, huh? Alright. Or at least 12 of them. Yep. My bad. I'll just move that over here. So that's 10. So that's 40 SU of iodine, so there's more. It's probably this back end. Nope, it's cobalt. Got a bunch of stuff kind of thrown around here. That's all cobalt. We got scrap. Alright, so we'll mess around with that. Oh, I really hope that's our... Yep, alright. It's our Eclipse, our Guardian Angel out here. So you're not going to get Interstellar Red Wind until the game updates it. 80 SU Cobalt's got to go? 2x40, okay. Yeah, the rep for Interstellar missions is currently locked. The only thing outside of Rookie is Kovalex for the moment. Scrap, hydrogen, and cobalt from Bigini are going, as well as hydrogen, scrap, and cobalt from Ruin, quartz, carbon, copper, distilled spirits, and organics. Okay, so that's all very different stuff. Tressler, Bigini. Okay, so it's only the one thing. So quartz, carbon, copper, distilled spirits, organics. Quartz, carbon, copper, quartz, carbon, copper, quartz, carbon, copper. Sweet, so nothing else. Okay, cool. The rest of it's all going. Ag supplies should be going. Alright, so all the rest of the stuff should be here for finishing these missions. Okay. Just kind of flinging stuff and letting it grid. Is that confirmed? Are you master level for Red Wing? No, I'm not. I just know that Interstellar Red Wind is not going to come regardless of your rank with Red Wind. Not until the game adds the stuff, because Interstellar missions have been getting overhauled. So, as an example, Ling, Red Wind, and Dead Saints, all that are Interstellar, they are not going to appear. once CIG adds in ranks higher than rookie, they will. But we got a while. Hopefully, maybe we see something before 6, but I'm not holding my breath. Because trust me, if there was higher rank, we would see it. There'd be junior, there'd be member, there'd be experience. It wouldn't just go from rookie to master. It's never done that before. There's no reason to believe it would. Interstellar is getting overhauled in a pretty big way. The fact that there's Master Kovalex is really weird. That's the outlier. That shouldn't be a thing, but it is. Alright. Oh, wow, that just went through. Okay, well, that went through the elevator floor, so we gotta be careful of that. Did we touch the terminal yet? There's a chance this all disappears when we do. Yeah, sounds good, Midgard. Okay. Alright, here's a test. We'll see what happens. Okay, it didn't disappear. And, oh shit. I was expecting it to give me a confirmation box. Let's see if it takes that stuff, because it didn't give me the proper box it normally gives you. And yeah, Strife, without a doubt, the Hull C is definitely the best way to make money in game. Oh, it totally did the thing. It's eating the cargo. It's not giving us credit for it. Oh, that's lovely. Awesome. This is a problem with Pyro. This has been a problem with Pyro for a long time, that sometimes the stations, after they take some cargo, they just will not count anymore. All that cobalt and shit is not getting counted at all. It's just going into my inventory. Well, I'm going to select the stuff for the mission from here back to Stanton and pull that up, and then we can probably dump the rest. I don't really want to linger in Pyro much longer than we have to anyway. Yeah. I'll try to bring them back up, but I do want to get this cargo we're actually taking from here loaded and out of the way. That way, if we need to, we can just bail. So we should have plenty of spindle space to throw this crap on. We're probably going to end up dumping the rest, but we can at least try. So bring it back up after we load this stuff. AT out here doing flare flybys, buzzing the tower. Damn, look at the size of that torp. Oh shit. Boom. We got a light show, man. Van Duel at station. What, really? Alright, man, well, I believe in you. Oh, we got a couple of ships out here flying. Oh, wow, that is a Van Duel ship, isn't it? High stakes loading. That's awesome. Yeah, these spindles don't like taking double 24s long ways like that. It'll take 316s, but they struggle with the 24s. Lots of small boxes coming this way too. Evil Spaniard, for me, in the Hull C, I'm gonna totally jinx myself, but usually never, because most of the time I've got a pretty good brain. Backside left is clean, also awesome. The only reason I'm feeling a little bit more confident out here now is because I got a pretty devastating eclipse that's putting in some work. Watching our backs, which is super, super appreciated. Come on, get on the damn spindle. Thank you. And we're not trying to dilly-dally, that's for sure. Problem with Redwind out here in Pyro a lot of the time is that you'll have these issues where it just decides not to take their cargo in anymore. It doesn't register it properly as contracted cargo for the mission. It just sends it down to your inventory. That's a problem we've all faced for a long time. I don't really know a workaround because I haven't spent a whole lot of time in Pyro doing dedicated cargo runs. I need to kind of get more versed with the weirdness of Pyro hauling so I can, you know, help some people out. But I do think that Redwind's going to get a larger overhaul, kind of like Interstellar is and how Stanton has, or Kovalex has over in Stanton. Alright, we just got a bunch of these smaller boxes here now. Alright, I want to see, because med supplies should be going in, right? Let me double check the mission. Pretty much everything else was supposed to be going away. Hydrogen, scrap cobalt. Yeah, med supplies, ag supplies, and iodine. Gonna throw this stuff on here and see what happens. Got a master box tosser over here, man. See the way those little twos are flying, getting placed? That is awesome. Alright, I'm gonna see if these register. I'm not gonna send the elevator down. I'm just gonna see if it even registers that they're there. Because it should just when I touch it. Well, actually, no. Because if I hit that, it can send it down and interrupt the process. Which, wait, we got everything off? Awesome. Let me try. See what happens. The iodine, the med supplies, all of its stuff's supposed to be going. Yeah, it's not. Damn, it's just sending it down the warehouse. Son of a gun. Alright. Is that back also hydrogen? Damn, it is. So all that's just getting eaten. So, I'll deal with what's in my hangar at a later date. What we can do is we can get our quantum travel on. Deep space dump. Yep, exactly. That's what I'm thinking. I definitely don't want to leave debris around the station, even in a rough place like Pyro Gateway. Or, Ruin Station, sorry. Brains all over the place. Awesome. Let's get out of this dump. Do I need the 50 mil back? No, no, no. Definitely not. I've got too much money. But, Timmy, I think the wipe is probably coming soon. I don't know that it'll be 4.6. I keep hearing it's supposed to be coming when crafting starts to make its way into the game, which I guess is a good sign amongst everything, because it means that it's on the way. Oh, yeah, yeah, totally. Sorry, man. Let me get you there. And also, I can hop back into, or no, I'll leave that, because I think, did you say you're still at work? I can hop in voice if you need. Let's kind of clear the area a little bit.
Shields off.
Go. Alright, we're going to be heading back to Stanton Gateway. Come on. There it is. And we're going to have to refuel at Stanton Gateway. Man, we burned through a lot. Ooh. There's a Saber out there playing.
Quantum travel engaged.
Alright. What's up, Simon? How you doing? Can't believe there aren't more pirates in this game. I mean, there are plenty, but part of being a smart player is knowing how to avoid where the pirates are going to be. There are plenty of pirates. Actually, I'm going to take this chance to go and properly hydrate since I don't have the right food supplies right now. Go up to my stash in here. Sounds good, Driving Till. Let me write that down, because I'm going to be sending out some more goodies to people. All right. Can you buy fuses at Levski? Yes. Teach a ship shop, as well as I think the refinery and the cargo station should all have fuses. Also, check your ship storages. All your ship storages will typically have fuses. I think I actually have a lot in here because of that too. Like, these were all just on the 24 here and like the 40 here. They were just on the ship for the most part, or at least 20 of them were. It's like 5 per storage. Let me go up here real quick and grab smoothies I need though. Split this up like 4. Carry that over. Perfect. Alright. Let me get back down toward the captain's seat. Alright. Let's take a drink and then I'll get a drink RL and in-game. Yeah. Well, I'm set there. I've got my drink. Let's do this. I'm in my Fat Man suit too, my EVA suit. Oh yeah, let me jump in there. Let me just down this real quick. I'll jump in the voice. I did a boo-boo for running game drinks. Oh no! The struggle. Alright, store that. I'll hop in here. What's up?
Where's the one time I decided to harass you, the Vandal show up?
I felt a lot safer knowing I had a little guardian angel out there throwing size 9s at shit.
I had to rearm.
That's awesome. Hell, the highlights that badass screenshot.
I was just trying to float around. I just floated around after I shot some of the NPCs that decided to turn toward you. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, what the fuck is shooting at me? Vandal.
That's too funny. I didn't know the Vandal were outside of Levski, but I guess, yeah, according to Kimbo, the Xenothreat have Vandal ships, so they're probably not actual Vandal people. They're bad humans, I'm guessing.
I don't know. I heard the sound of them jumping in. I was like,
wow.
Huh.
All right, let's see. We got some time to share some wealth, because I can't seem to get rid of money. All right.
But yeah, no, to answer your question is technically I am remoted into work right now, but because my company only gives me Christmas and New Year's off, and the company I'm contracted to does Christmas through New Year's, nobody's there. So
okay, that works.
I have Sabaton's 24-hour music stream on my terminal, so it doesn't time itself out.
I guess I also just realized that we just got dropped out of Quantum again, which is funny because I wasn't in the driver's seat, but we can also dump the cargo that we were not going to use anyway.
Oh, you want some help with that?
Don't mind, yeah. We're going to just get rid of the crap that decided it wasn't going to stick around.
Oh shit, this...
Evil Spaniard, the backpack. So I'm using the big RSI Explorer suit pack right now. I love this suit. Just it's like retro EVA space vibes for me. Otherwise, I'm normally running my GCD stuff.
Fat as fuck.
Let me get rid of those contracts too. So not the Ruin Station one, but the Baijini one. Yep, abandoned. Bummer, man. Got excited collecting all those contracts. Just for them to say, nah, we're not going to work today.
That saber was weird.
It was. That moved strange, but that was an NPC, right?
Well, I don't know. It was shooting blue shit at me. I think it was a full XJ loadout because the one time it hit me, I took some distortion damage.
Oh, weird. Okay. Yeah, that's not normal.
Right? So it's either a very weird NPC or a really dumb player that doesn't know how to fight.
Huh.
Hey, sorry.
Oh, the saber did have a space in the name, Hazard saying, so that should have been an NPC.
I swear I thought you just.
Who knows?
It's been
All
a
right.
day. I'll just leave it at that. Anyway, job's done, so I'll get you.
Yeah, I'm 7 minutes away from Maggie. She outruns me.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, this TS2, blah, blah, blah. Stroke, this TS2 moves. Just gonna start throwing this stuff just away. Man, it's such a bummer. This is why Pyro definitely needs some work. Alright, all the ag supplies, good. The hydrogen's gotta go too. So throw that off. We might actually be done with this before you get here. Maybe. And no, I don't think that any of the ships come stocked with food. That'd be pretty cool. It's like they have some MREs on board or something.
I feel like they should have working vessels.
That'd be sick too. Okay. Hydrogen's gone, iodine's gone. I think most of the other stuff is all on one spindle. Hydrogen fuel. Never mind, we got more up here. Dorsal spindle. I'm gonna verify, but I'm pretty sure hydrogen's not a part of this contract. Yeah, quartz, carbon, copper, distilled spirits, or organics. Yeah. The medical Pisces comes stocked standard with food? Really?
Yeah, it's like 4 protein bars and 4 bottles of water tucked away in the fucking medical cabinet. It also comes with 4 different cooks, 2 shots each.
Dude, that's awesome. I didn't know that. Man, the Pisces coming in saying, hold my beer. All right, all clear. Sweet. We're just going to be flying with a lucky fin. It looks like placeholder might have a TS2 for you if you want it.
Polaris is out in Levski, so bringing it out to me would be kind of pointless. But if it's out at Levski, then yeah, I'll take it. I won't say no. I'm just not making it a concern because knowing the wipe.
Imagine a species hundreds of years in the future getting hit with this queue of ag supplies. The forever drifting ag supplies. Oh, that'd be funny. Oop. Whoops. Well, we just bumped that box of ag supplies. Bye-bye. Alright, yeah, he says he's at Levski. Awesome. After this, I need to leave. Alright, Kimbo, it's been a lot of fun, man. Are you hanging out until we get back to Stanton, or you gotta go now? It's all good either way. I've appreciated the help tossing freight. Finishing up this mission is probably going to be the end of the stream anyway. We're getting close to that 1500 mark. Hazard saying, oh, I'll hit those. That's why we try to do it out in dead space and away from stations, because nobody wants to deal with that.
The 30 million skew of hydrogen that was around every station at every given moment.
Yep. Say the last station. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Yeah, we should be getting there pretty quick. I haven't actually done a player count check on this shard in a little while. There was like 140.
When I joined you was 154.
Okay, so it's not populating too fast or anything. Oh, wow. It's up to 270 now. And damn, server FPS is kind of shitty right now. It's around 15 in Pyro.
We just threw a bunch of shit out into space.
Yeah, I guess that's probably my fault. I broke it. I broke it, guys. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. Just joined. It was over 259. Wow, yeah, okay. I guess it's like I said on the the Vandal Tech live stream. The problem is if I get too many friends and they all join on me, we fill up a whole damn shard. It's backfired.
Oh, I just read Hazard's message. Apparently I scared the shit out of him.
Oh, really? Oh, is he out there with us?
Yeah, there was 2 more Hull C, so I scanned him, recognized Hazard because we weren't parties, so I was trying to find where you went because I don't know Ruin.
Oh, and gotcha.
I was like, oh, there's Hazard, so he stopped in his little cube, and I just went right in front of him and flew away.
Have you met AT? Now you know. Oh, he likes to sneak up. He went up to my box. Oh, it's funny, dude.
Well, I mean, if anything, we still got the hammerhead.
Yeah, that was hilarious. I just had this like feeling. I was like an eclipse that's staring at me. That can only be one guy. The B-52 of or B2.
I look at it and see it more as a long sword.
Yeah, I can see that. Just try not to hit any of these spikes coming in. That would be great.
How does quantuming with somebody work? Because I've seen people where they line up together and then they quantum together at once.
Shit, I just realized, speaking of that, we do not have the fuel to make this jump.
Oh, good thing I said, damn.
Yeah, I'm down to 180k. I gotta go back to the gateway and fuel up. I had just said that when I was planning my quantum trip over here, just blanked. But I don't know that person-to-person quantum travel's fixed. Or not person-to-person.
Well, I'm not talking like two-person, but like group. I've seen some YouTubers do it too. But there's always one guy on the lead. I'm horrible with time, and I didn't look at when the video was published.
Yeah, because
I'm pretty sure it was an Evan Lee's video.
Yeah, it was working for a little while, and then at some point it seemed to get turned off. But we can experiment as long as we're partied up and we're together and calibrating at the same time. One of us just has to launch us, but I don't know how to tell who has the launch lead. Before, the UI would actually like say that we're both spooling, and then as long as one of us hit it, it would pull us both in. But I don't know if that's working. Yeah, copy in chat saying they think it's still broken. Yeah, the wormhole is easy. We just gotta start calibrating at the same time.
That was actually really easy to fly through, because last time I took a small ship was the C8, and I got thrown around like a rag doll.
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah, because I guess to make it harder for small ships, we have turbulence or some shit. I don't know. It feels like it.
Oh yeah, Hazard saying he was 30 kilometers behind me. Yeah, sorry, buddy, I had to turn back and refuel, so I won't be able to.
I see the jump hole open over there. Where are the pads on this station? I don't want to.
Pads are kind of back towards the refinery tubes near that asteroid piece.
Oh, I think I'm flying right by them.
Yep, I think you are. If I'm looking at your marker, I got a docking collar on that side. Or maybe not. I'm actually already looking like I'm aligned. What the hell? Oh, please don't be a busted docking port. That would be really frustrating.
Oh, there's the pad.
Oh, it's not busted. It's just at an angle. Okay, cool. Alright, gonna go dorsal so I can slow down a little faster because we're moving kind of fast. There we go.
Gotta change my torpedoes when I get back to New Babbage. Because the engineering changed up how thermal signatures are. So now the ships aren't running at max thermal signature. I'm trying to sneak on them.
Whoop.
Yeah.
Me at the drop off. There we go. Sounds good.
$170 repair, 600,000 in that. Good thing people throw money at you, and you threw some my way. I spent 1.2 million on torpedoes, throwing them at the Vandal and shit. They were trying to fight you.
Oh, really?
Dude, the fucking size 9s are expensive.
No, I know. I mean, hell, isn't the rearm bill on the Polaris like 14 million?
It's a half a million a shot.
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, 14.
All right, just getting docked up now.
Beautiful. You're almost there.
Go. It's all right. Engaging.
You're almost there.
Docking concluded.
All right. Let's get this. Sweet. It registers my connection. Oh no! Come back! I need to refuel. Okay, it is.
Okay, it has an issue with me being right here, but not right here.
Oh, as far as like blocking.
Yeah.
And yeah,
I'm
Evil's
fine
saying I
right
am
here,
using sticks.
and now I'm in trouble.
It's funny.
I'm fine.
All right. Breaking away.
Get out of your way.
Then I think there is a docking camera. I've never used it or really looked into how to use it, honestly. But you're right, I have heard of that. But I'm using the Gladiator NXT Evos. And on the left stick, the Omni Throttle.
Docking launch complete.
All right, we
I
have
thought Kimbu
broken
said he was
away.
getting off.
Service
He's
complete.
still
He said he's
inside.
hanging to the next, or to the last station.
Oh,
All right, there we go. We're free. Time to go jump out of here. All ahead, full. I'm so fast. Not. I got pretty good speed given I'm not full, so we're moving pretty fast.
let me s-
Yeah, happy to sling some money around. Just leave a comment of the user in chat if it's just the same as your handle. That's easy.
there we go. That's another good one.
Got another good screenshot?
Could have been closer, but is more the timing.
Awesome, easy day. Whoop.
Nothing happened. Can't prove it. I do need your insurance information as you hit me.
I was flying. Hey, I'm the larger vessel. Gotta yield a larger vessel, bro.
You didn't overtake properly. Rules of the nautical road.
Oh boy. All right, calibrating the wormhole.
Slow down, yes.
Cracking open the space-time. All right, guys, sweet. Thank you for that. I'm gonna screenshot the chat real quick, just so that I can make sure I get all that to you. Once we get
big
through the
hole.
wormhole and I set course for Baijini, I think that's where we're going. I'll start sending out some more money. All right, we're in. And I'm blinded by particle effects. There we go. The one time the whole sea flies like a Connie. Did I hear money? Yeah, it's like everybody, they start hearing about giveaways and the chat just fills up. You guys are just here for my money. Nah, I'm kidding. Even if you were, I wouldn't blame you. Hell yeah, get it, man. Go play with those ships.
Oh, did you see the DCS picture I posted, by the way?
No, where did you put it?
Screenshots.
Okay, I'll check it out.
That's actually, I was running down a Russian A-50 and it just kept chaffing all my missiles. So I'm like, I'm just going to get right up his ass. And he started panicking. I got that beautiful screenshot out of it.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll check that out once we get out of the wormhole. Good stuff. Well, we'll get a little distortion effects. Hopefully we don't have some desync issues here. I think we're okay.
They're very straight once you get into the blue.
ET, just to let you know, I got about 20 of those torps in my inventory at area 18.
Which ones?
The ones off the Perseus, so I'm same type, the size 9s.
Perseus uses size 5s.
Was it Perseus or Polaris?
Polaris uses size 10. Eclipse and Retaliator use size 9. Idris uses size 12 and size 5s. Perseus uses size 5. But it's okay. Deadweight gave me $1 billion like a month ago, and I still have over half of it. Even after pay, dude. Every time I got stranded in Nix, I pay him 50 million to come get me.
That is awesome.
Yeah, those 9s. They're at area 18 right now.
I'm not too terribly worried. I got to swap. I was using Typhoons. I gotta get off of them.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, I got off them since I had them off of salvage.
You guys going to Arc Corp? Is it?
Yep, by Genie Point to drop off this haul and load. All right. So
I just sold construction material.
Let's see if I can actually send some money out now that I'm not in any of the seats. We'll see if it still takes me out of Quantum. The wallet is buggy. All right. Let me try VLOG again since we were struggling.
Make sure my coworker didn't send me a message.
I am still not getting you, VLOG. I don't know what's going on. Are you absolutely sure that's your user? Oh, it's an O. It's not a 0. It's an O, isn't it? Is this you? I just want to make sure. I don't know if he's actually looking at the chat right now. Whoever this is about to get 50 mil. It went through. I hope that was you, man. Right. Awesome. Cool. Glad that worked. Saucy Jake, what's up? Yeah, sounds good. I wish I could set up multiple exchanges. That'd be nice.
Just like tracking multiple bounties simultaneously, but no, you can't have nice things. Like let me overload my HUD with objectives. Come on.
All right. We'll do more after we get this offloaded and the hauling is basically done as we're heading back towards Levski to wrap up the stream. Is there a video where you pick your favorite hauling loops? Well, I don't really have, I guess, a favorite loop. I have a favorite irregular loop, if that makes any sense. But yeah, if you go into my Hull C playlist or my hauling playlist and look at the video where is hauling nerf or buffed, that is, I actually do an example of how you can make about 2 million AUEC an hour doing the quantum route planning in Stanton, running experienced missions from station to station really efficiently, and it's real good money. That's the only video I have of like a really lucrative loop in Stanton. Which is basically what we've been doing today, aside from our little detour to Pyro to have some fun with interstellar missions and watch most of them fail.
Quantum travel complete.
No problem, Priston. I see you too, Skycap. I want to be going through the chat list and making sure I write down everybody and get the money out. So all I ask is for a little bit of patience if you don't get it right away or if it takes a second to get to you. I've got to go through and deal with the stupid wallet, but I promise I'll do my best to get it to everybody today. There we go. By Genie Insight.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel.
I think for the most part, we've had a pretty slamming success today. We had a little uh-oh in the beginning just because of the Alt F4 shenanigans, but the quantum travel fixed that, which was nice.
Oh, fuck.
Whoop.
Hi. For context, you just came out of quantum 300 meters in front of me, and I was going full speed. We almost had a bad time.
Oh, dude, that's hilarious. Maggie C came out like, surprise, motherfucker.
Go to Ryder back to Levski just because she's faster than this.
Yeah, that sounds good. We're just coming into the aft end of the cargo center. Good stuff. Now this is all stacked on one spindle, so it'll actually be kind of fun to see the auto-loading do its thing. I'm thinking it might actually pull everything off. Just because it's all coded for the same station.
There's another good one. Damn.
Alright, I'm on my retro thrust. Just a heads up.
Oh yeah, I backed off when I alt tabbed.
Awesome. Alright.
Damn, you don't even get many bots in your fucking Twitch chat. Damn, I'm jealous.
I've been a little fortunate, you know. I'm gonna take my blessings where I can.
Dude, some of them are getting creative.
The bots.
Like, I make me question. Yeah, like there's one out there's like I'm driving right now, but when I get home, me and the boys are gonna pull up hard on your stream. I'm like, why? Like the first time I saw that, I thought that was real. I'm like, why are you texting while driving? What's my first thought? Then it was, oh, it's a fucking bot.
That is awesome. All right, let's see again. Ball plan's parking brake trick. Is it gonna work? It's working. Holy shit. That is so cool to know. Oh my god, what just happened?
Don't worry about it.
Oh no. Did you just get the fast travel back to Lev?
No, I ejected.
Oh, okay.
No, if I die, I respawn at New Babbage.
Oh,
which is why
okay.
I was confused. Because 2 days ago, I died in Levski, crashing my C8 into the airlock gateway because I was trying to cheese the warehouse again. And fucking...
I think the station's confused. It's trying. Oh, it just gave up, I think. Alright, I'm gonna try to call the grid again and see if it'll take it. Or not call the grid, but trigger the offload. Oh, it is! All I did was hit request cargo loading again to trigger it, and it took the rest. Wait. It just put something on the grid? Huh? We got a random 2 SKU left. AT inbound.
It's a container of organics.
Yeah, it should have... Oh, actually, it's the last one that's got to go. It popped back up on the spindle, but it needs to be delivered, so... I don't know, I just got out of my seat. We need to actually go to an external elevator and drop it. I'll wait till you're on board.
Alright, I made sure it was connected because I did touch it.
Alright.
Where's the door?
Right up to the right of you?
Alright, I'm on top. Okay, that's right.
No, you're on the bottom. You gotta go to the other side. It's on port side.
You know something funny about the Polaris is I looked at her 3D model that they have on the website. It shows her with size 5 guns and all main turrets. Even or the dual size 5 guns that the Idris uses. It has those turrets on the aft section. I'm like, that's weird. We closed? No, it did not close.
Yeah, I'm just moving us over to the elevator to drop that last 2SU off before we take off.
There we go. We are close.
Yo, Michigan, what is up? Happy to spread the love. Don't worry. Once we start quantuming over toward Nick's Gateway and stuff, we will get back to distributing some wealth. Glad you're enjoying the stream. We have a good time here. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to be pretty much addicted to this new way of stopping. I love this. It really does lock you in place. Alright. I'm going to go ahead and deliver this last bit. Put my fat boy helmet on. Alright, we're going to be depressurizing. Everybody good? Okay, cool. That door's closed. Should be the last one. It's so weird. I swear, I'll have to watch it back, but I think that this got taken off and then put back on the ship. It like transferred spindles, which was strange as hell. Is there a key for autoload, or I need to stay in the zone? So, typically you should just have to stay in the zone, but if nothing is happening, you can hit the request cargo loading button again to initiate, to trigger it to start loading or offloading. It should work. Alright. That should complete the mission. And then, Kimbo, I'm just planning to head back home to Levski, so you are more than welcome to come along or log here if you want. whatever you like to do. Thanks for the ride. Stay safe. All right. Thank you for hanging out and throwing freight with us. It was awesome. Until next time, my friend. Hey, coming back on board.
Sorry, been juggling a lot of things, but saw that you got everything delivered. I swear I thought you just launched.
Steve, my PC specs and all, you should, just because it'll be easier for you to see it versus me trying to rattle it off, it should all be in the description. If you scroll down, you'll see my PC specs, my peripherals, the sticks I use. I keep it all listed in the description for everybody. It's alright, you heading out? So, good to see you, man. Always fun to have you on the stream. Alright, let's get out of here. Nyx, here we come. Go ahead and get her collapsed.
You know, I had intentions to try to sneak onto your Hull C while you weren't paying attention.
Of course you were. Oh, why am I not surprised? Oh, we got a weird little visual bug here. That's lovely. Off to the gym. Well, hell yeah. Get that lift in.
She's still extended on my screen.
Yeah, she's acting a little weird. Sorry, Blue Dragon, what's up?
Misbehaving.
I was just gonna say, I just ran across an abandoned reclaimer.
Oh, nice.
Claim it.
Sorry, it's making me feel like I gotta get in the gym. I need to get back to it. I'm hoping that the start of next month I can get back to training more consistently. Not enough time. I gotta work. Want to get back to training every morning. Going to the gym with my dad at like 5 a.m. But that is like prime time Uber and Lyft earnings that I really got to get my hands on for now. I'm almost there. With the combination of a little bit of Uber and Lyft, YouTube earnings, and my disability from military, I almost can just do this for a living, which would be amazing.
That's right. I still need to go to the VA. I really do.
Well, I'll tell you and anybody who's watching that hasn't tackled their disability stuff, I used a company called Trajector Medical, and they got me to 100%. So...
Yeah, my issue is, other than my OMPF, or my Genesis record, which is incomplete, nobody seems to know where the fuck my medical records are.
That's how it was when I first went to the VA after getting out, too. I was like, how the hell are you guys not connected to... the records from the ship? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I called my clinic because I'm trying to find some stuff, and they're like, "Yeah, you should have been sent to the VA. Let me go see when that was done." And then they came back, it's like, "Yeah, it was never done." I'm like, "What do you mean? It's been almost a year. So you're supposed to get it done within the first 30 days."
Go figure.
So yeah.
The VA, guys, the example of efficient bureaucracy.
Well, it's not even the VA's fault, it's the Navy's fault.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
I still have access to the base, so one of these days I might just go have attitude directly at the clinic, because it still has to be there. I think I'll just call tomorrow, find a number and
Commander
whatnot.
Tenneth, the hauling went really well. The only real hiccup hauling-wise was Pyro being Pyro. Right now, Red Wind missions and... Master Kovalix too. Pyro stations have a hard time accepting missions without swallowing cargo, without counting it. That's a problem that I've only really experienced in Pyro. When you have more than 1 or 2 missions, for whatever reason, the stations just tend to forget you have a mission and will just eat everything. Like, it'll go into your inventory. It won't register as cargo to deliver, which really sucks. So... that's the only failure we had, really. The rest in Stanton's been badass. The cargo we took from Levski to Stanton went really well. I have no idea how much we made because we traded in and out so much money in this stream. I couldn't even tell you. But actually, I should have a list of all the completed contracts at least. Yeah, we've done 11 total. Oh, here we go. Here's the revenue. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's roughly 400K. 5, 6. 7, 8, 9. We made a little over 1 million credits messing around with all these missions. Aside from the ones we had to abandon. So, actually, no. Several of these were the ones that got eaten, yeah. These Red Wind... the Kovalix one actually worked. This Kovalix one didn't. Not any of it.
Quantum fuel at 75%.
But for the most part, it's great. Really just want everybody to realize that my trade is dead video was specifically about commodities trading, not hauling cargo missions. The Hull C is still fantastic for this point. Trading is only dead for the Hull C because CIG hasn't fixed the Hull C spawning in the hangar extended after you store the ship. So that's the primary reason that that's busted. Do you have an SRV by any chance?
Me?
Yeah.
Not on me, no. I have the tractor rifle.
Yeah, one of these days, maybe tomorrow or Wednesday, I'm going to meet up with somebody in the org, maybe Devil Doc, because I think he's got an SRV, and we're going to see if he can pull me off the pad loaded.
Oh, SRV? No, I don't have that.
Yeah, the tow ship, the Argo SRV.
I thought you were saying SRT.
Oh, no, that's
Like,
fair.
Why do
Yeah.
we need an SRT? I know I saw some.
Well, yeah, so
Here.
Arling, that's true. You can fully manually do trade runs. I feel like it will take a very special breed of individual to go through that.
Wait, hold on.
I guess if you're not running a full Hull C and you're still making some pretty good profit, it doesn't take too long to move the boxes manually. I enjoy manually throwing boxes around, so I'm one of those people that wouldn't mind doing that if I was trading. Yeah, I'm like you with that. I don't mind throwing freight. So, but yeah, you can, if you manually unload and offload, send all the inventory to the station. You don't have to worry about the issue with the Hull C spawning in the hangar extended. You can get around that with the manual side to things. It's obvious what that comes with, depending on the boxes and the count and how much you're trading. You're hucking that stuff with your rifle yourself. But hey, if you don't mind it, that's a really fun way to do it. Alright, here comes the long haul from entering Nick's gateway to getting to the jump point. And so far, it seems like quantum traveling fixes the visual bugs with the Hull C extension problems, because we're back to, hopefully for you too, it should look like she's closed up.
Oh yeah, I'm in the tube right now, so yeah, she's closed up.
Sweet.
It was weird for me. It didn't show us in quantum, so I had to look up at your stream and go make sure, like, are we okay?
Oh, so we still have that second player doesn't get the quantum effects sort of visual glitch?
I had it, then it went away.
Oh, I gotcha. Yeah, Lorthium, I agree. I'm one of those people that thinks that the throwing of freight is part of the fun, personally.
Hitting obsidian over the head repeatedly.
Yeah, I felt really bad with that.
I did it on
It was...
once. He was just over there. I'm like, a flick of my wrist. He would never know.
With the mouses that have that free-floating scroll wheel, those boxes will get moving so fast, and they'll kind of like angle downward too, unexpectedly. So I felt so bad when I would see him get knocked on his ass, and I didn't realize I was actually incapping him.
What's going on in here? Gonna come grab. I need to find
Go
an
in the
engineering
freight like
terminal.
FedEx.
It's a little smoky back here.
So the engineering
Little
terminal
wispy.
on the Hull C is another one of its few actual issues. It's just blacked out. There's no visual.
Then I'm gonna grab an SRT rifle and just do a cruise through your engine bay, because it's a little smoky on the second deck. Not like concerning.
Might be
I don't
visual
know if
effects. Everything's 100%
might
across
be.
the board. So, but feel free to double check her.
I think I'm gonna stay back here.
Why am I drugged?
I am back here. Don't you come at me with that.
I just realized
I have an alibi.
I'm 22%. What the fuck?
I have an alibi. I'm trapped in the aft end of your ship. The tube disappeared. Screenshot posted.
Oh, hello. Yeah, that's a little alarming. I'll share that with the class. How's that
Then
for
you scroll
some
up a little bit. You can also see the Hornet picture I posted.
some Hull C shenanigans there for you guys? The very
Closest.
sketchy hallway. And all right, we're coming into the quantum tunnel. Yeah, let me take a peek at that too.
Yeah, you can share that one too. I got excited on that one.
Oh, the
Usually I
Hornet
have
picture?
Yeah, I have to set up like screenshots like that for DCS. That happened naturally.
I had to do some SCM breaking there. I didn't realize how fast we were coming in. We were going over 700 meters a second there. All right. Should start calibrating. There we go. And here is the beautiful F-18 Hornet shot.
Hi, guys.
Damn. Hey, what's up?
Not too much. Done with your live stream, are you?
Please no.
Finishing up. Yeah, we're heading back home to Levski now. Just getting ready to jump through the wormhole.
Very
But you
good,
see what I
sir.
mean? Why I was a little excited about that. Like,
Yeah, it's a great shot.
I bet I blew that motherfucker out of the air because, you know, enemy AWACS, it does not need to live. Stop riding by position, you little shit. Oh, shit.
What, the pull into the wormhole freak you out?
No, I opened the aft airlock and almost walked out.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. We do know from testing that if you jump out now, you die immediately.
Well, we weren't inside yet, but it just, there was empty space. I was like,
It is a pretty
maybe
cool
two-
visual through the door, though.
Oh, absolutely. I didn't realize that was the airlock. Probably
Yeah,
a
she's got
sign
two
up
port
or
airlocks,
something.
the upper aft section and the main entrance.
Yeah. Though that would have been really, really funny. But I can't give ammunition to the other guy.
It's the juice from the Expanse. Yeah, you're right. There you go. I was getting loaded up with my high G juice before jumping in. That's why I'm at 19% and falling on my blood toxicity. Here comes the juice.
So, I'm very curious. I'm gonna wait till we get through the jump hole, just that way I don't immediately explode. But the walkway seems to be physically rendered, if that makes sense.
Oh, the ring,
Like,
or the tube?
I can trace the catwalk with my rifle. So I'm gonna wait till we get through the wormhole and see if it's actually physicalized. See if I'm trapped back here.
Let's see. Popping out. Alright, we're clear.
Are we at a standstill? That way I just don't get shot out into existence.
Almost.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Alright.
Okay, no, it's
we're
real.
good.
Okay,
It's
it's real. Yeah, once I step through the threshold, it all rendered in at once.
Okay, cool. That's good to know at least.
Okay, here's my other alibi. I don't have a med gun on me. So it
really
wasn't me
confused.
drugging you.
Man, yeah, maybe it was the juice.
What juice did you drink?
Yeah, Commander Tenneth, I also cannot wait for the Rylan. Stoley saying, did he up in the whole sea drugging people for the Cambodian milk?
Quantum travel complete.
No,
Oh,
that was
man.
that one time on the Polaris. I drug you on my station. On my shit.
Quantum travel
Good times.
complete.
Michigan saying, I'd love to have a whole sea. It's still a long way off from getting one. And I love moving cargo. It's the main thing I do in the game. Heck yeah. Well, Michigan, don't worry. Did you send your in-game name? I'm going to be going through and screenshotting a lot of the users that I haven't seen so I can shoot everybody some of that cash. So even when I go off live
What's that
stream,
in-game
I'm going to
name? I'll be
pretty
nice.
much just stay on to distribute the funds. But yeah, if you guys haven't gotten the cash infusion of 50 mil AUEC, drop those usernames in chat, in-game users. And we will spread the wealth. Same as my Twitch handle, Michigan235. Easy enough. Awesome. Yeah, and I see that. Super Christ. Skycat. Whole C's 50 mil. Not a bad deal. No, the whole C's 15 mil. 15.7. So you'll have room for the whole C and some other fun stuff. The 50 mil is just kind of a good, high, clean number that people can get most ships they could imagine messing with. Got to get a little bit more for like the 890, but I think they're pretty much... There's no other ship that's above 50 mil, is there? In-game purchasable?
Got Michigan by the by.
Oh, cool. And yeah, you can buy the whole C in-game. You just... I get all of the ships I've gotten so far from TISA Spaceport's New Deal down in Loreville. You can definitely get the whole C there. I'm not sure where else it might be. That's actually the only in-game ship store I think I've used aside from Teach's. Because there's some Teach's specials. Sweet. I see the names coming through, guys. 6th Gen, Exit. Your mom's my lover. I love it. That's awesome. Big Butthole. I can't with you guys. He says I should have come up with a different name. Oh, it's great. No, own it, guys. Own it. Our gamer tags, our stupid names we came up with. Either when we were in
I
high
was a
school or
mere
maybe 10
child.
minutes ago?
Nah. AT originates all the way back to PlayStation 1.
Oh, hell yeah. Captain Deadweight for
Armored
me
Core.
goes back to the beta of Sea of Thieves. That's where I got the gamer tag.
Nice. I know the 335 part came from Pirates of the Caribbean because it was a 5-character minimum. So I just threw some numbers in to try to keep the identity.
That's awesome. Hannibal Rex, Fappa. Love it. New Deal is the only place to buy the Hull C. All right, cool. Thanks, Hazard, for that. Appreciate it. And I saw earlier you said you made like $2.5 million in a little bit of time you've been playing on today. Yeah, the Hull C is a fantastic money printer. What's the best quantum drive I can buy from a store and throw into the cat? Erebus. Yep, you got it, Lithium. Head over to ArcL1 and get yourself an Erebus. And honestly, Lancer, those are both good options. I would probably, the Raft is faster though and simpler, just given how fast you can fling cargo with that tractor beam. But if you're gonna stack like a real buttload of missions, that you really can't go wrong with using the C2 as well. Personally, I like the Caterpillar for the organizational aspect of it, being able to throw different missions in different cargo bays. But the Cat's not for everybody. I love her to death, but she can be a bit of an acquired taste. Definitely blew right past my entrance through the cargo area. Whoopsies.
Acquired taste like black licorice.
Yeah. That is...
Interestingly enough, black licorice triggers the part of your brain that makes you think you're getting fucking poisoned. That's why you hate it so much.
That's
yes.
funny. Do you ever do mercenary missions? I have, yeah. Especially the newer intersect missions too. My main thing, especially in the content side, is traditionally more industrial related, cargo hauling, mining, salvage, but we get our hands into some spicy stuff, some combat, whether it's like the Van Duel type missions, intersect missions, ASD stuff. It's just not my main focus, but I do enjoy myself some FPS, some ship combat. I like it all.
Approved to dock.
Alright, we got a docking collar. At least she's
fuck
empty,
me.
so we'll be able to take off again whenever I need her.
So I'll give you $10 if you can guess what the fuck just happened. Guaranteed you won't get it.
Oh, jeez, I gotta go underneath an interest here. I have no idea.
I accidentally put a handcuff on my left wrist,
What the fuck?
and I don't know where the key is. So give me a moment.
Oh, man.
Just swinging it around, I was hitting against my robe, and then my robe shifted up, smacked my wrist, and snapped on me before I could do anything.
Oh, that's hilarious, dude.
Yeah, welcome to my dumbass.
Alright.
Is it left to right or
We're
right to
on
left?
in.
I think it's left to right.
Not my co-pilot this time, but, you know, we've definitely gotten into some shenanigans together. Oh, damn. The station's firing at that Idris.
Fuck that dude.
They were naughty. Or the Idris... No, the Idris is definitely taking fire. And returning fire. Or no, it's just taking fire.
There we go. I got it off.
Huh.
I know how to pick locks. I
Well,
just had to remember if I had to...
At least you're free.
At least it was only just one arm, too, so it wouldn't have been a big deal. I would have found the key eventually, if worse comes to worse. It's just one of those, like, are you shitting me?
I gotta change. Put my fat suit on back in here.
Is placeholder still out at Levski?
Possibly. I have no idea. Here we go.
Look at this nerd. Wrong side of the airlock, dude.
See how brave I am here. This. There we go. That's what I needed. Right on. Good. Wait, where did I put my gun?
Who is he in reference to, evil Spaniard?
Oh, they might be talking about you. You talking about the dude that was in the white with the cape? Yeah, I'm feeling.
That's
Feeling good.
Wickelow's ASD Geist set.
Is it the whiteout or the frost?
Yeah, I think it's called Whiteout or something. I have both sets because Chris Roberts blessed me and duplicated my armor.
Apparently there was a bit of a vacuum on that part of my ship, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Damn it, man. My freaking character is stuck doing the stupid gasping noises again. What's a guy gotta do to enjoy being in his civvies?
Did leave get put down? Like, is Liberty down?
Should be.
Could be.
I didn't hear that it isn't.
It's
Whenever the holiday
1600. They
comes,
didn't
I
say
really
no.
hope it will be available from in-game. Yeah, I mean, I wonder how long that'll take. What is it? Usually a couple of months before the store purchase ships become possible in-game? Alright, I wonder if I can just take something that'll stop me from crying. Still sound like I'm suffocating. It's ridiculous. Alright. Well, checking my rock. Man, I move so fast when I'm not in armor. This is, I feel like, woo, let's go. Parkour.
Dude, you were stuck in the animation until you hit the door. You were not moving. You were
What,
just
right?
single frame running.
I'm moving so fast it looks like I'm floating. You're just moving backwards now. That was funny. Nope, now you're
gotta get that
on one
moonwalk
foot. What is this?
There we go.
Oh, God.
That's
Alright.
the notification I was waiting for. Okay, now I'm good for the rest of the day. So it's about, what, every 3 hours I have to refresh the terminal.
I'm going to head back down. I'm actually, real quick before I get off stream, I'm going to set up a little part to travel around my extra large hangar in.
A good idea.
Oh, it was placeholder in the Idris.
Yeah, it was. I was about to say that.
That's awesome. Oh, no.
Should invite him to the party real quick. That way I don't have to do it when you get off.
Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, that was a good time. He's out there getting into trouble, man. Oh, it's funny.
Welcome to the
So,
airsoft vehicle retrieval
you know those little digging things that you can get for kids that has like the rocks inside of it and whatnot?
Yeah.
I bought a couple of those a while back, right? Because I just like chipping at them. I like finding the weird rocks out of them, not like, I don't go after, oh yeah, your piece of gold that's worth like 10 cents. No. I say, like, oh, there's an obsidian in here. Let's go find it.
vehicle has been moved
I was
to
getting
a storage
bored.
facility.
And my brother was just sitting there watching me, talking like, dude, that takes so long to do. I don't get that. So I walked away, got my blacksmithing hammer, walked back down, just smashed it.
Oh, jeez.
It exploded.
Nope. As far as a chill ship for doing junior missions, you probably would have a lot of fun in something like the Hull A or even the Golem Ox. The Hull A is a lot of fun. The Hull A is nice just because it has an actual interior too and a place where you can bed log, you can store food, you can eat and drink in your
First ain't
cockpit.
bad.
The Hull A is pretty great. And yeah, Gunner's point on the Raft. The Raft is just a great all-around ship. It's a fantastic ship. And yeah, Teneth, I'm on Twitch and on YouTube. I was streaming to X a bit too, but it was getting a little complicated, and I don't have a whole lot of viewers on that platform right now, so I've kind of just switched to just YouTube and Twitch for now. I might get Kick. I don't know. I'm still kind of dancing around with that idea. Honestly, it's just that I've been too sidetracked to actually download it and install it and make it happen. Eventually. All right, I think this is my little golf cart thing. I'm just gonna position this so I've got a way to get around this friggin' hangar. So, Arling, I haven't really had as much issue with the elevator. The elevator was a problem a couple of patches ago. Have you had recent issues, or is this from like 4.2 or 4.1? I might have just gotten lucky in my time at the Raft that I really haven't had any issue with the elevator. Everybody says it, but I don't really know what it means. Okay, yeah, I can actually show you. I'll pull out the whole A and actually show you what I'm talking about. I'm still suffocating on nothing. It's so dumb. Yeah, this is my little golf cart. No, it's just the sound effect, which is really frustrating. Yeah, this is my little get around the extra large. You motherfucker.
Let me take a look at this.
God damn it.
That's did you want this?
Yeah, shit. Oh wait, actually, I do have my tractor theme. Because I can fit this in my civvies. Play toss the cart. Yeah, this is the Grey Cat PTV, which is literally just like a freaking golf cart, and I'm frozen now. What the fuck? Is it? Oh, it's because your animation was going. There we go.
Only one person can get in at a time.
That's funny. All right. She's on.
Systems activating. Systems on.
How fast does she go?
All right, I'm out.
Woo! Whoop! Oh fuck!
You're
No,
going
no,
into
no!
timeout.
I didn't sign up for this.
You're going to
Oh
time
shit!
out.
You better not drop my ass. Oh,
Like
this is not part of the. Oh my god! Yeah. Yo, the taillights on this thing are actually pretty dope looking. All right, that was mildly terrifying. Fucking hell!
I don't think 0 point energy is good. Think that.
You broke me. Alright, I gotta turn it off and on again.
Systems
Hang on.
off.
Ground
Systems
safety.
activating. Systems
Shit.
on.
The tires are just spinning. Hold up. Let me hop out. Shenanigans.
Nope, okay,
Uh-oh.
bye.
No! Fuck! I managed to get in it.
You might want to hit the brakes. You are accelerating backwards.
There we go. Alright.
There we go.
Got it. Damn.
Placeholders docking, so
Alright. This is pretty good. I wonder.
the timeout ceiling. Go find my TS2.
Yeah, good point. I wonder if I can actually... Wow, that backup camera sucks, dude. For driving something like this. This is a cool little thing. I'm getting some serious like Grand Theft Auto vibes out of this thing. Oh man, do you not have the tires to get over this stupid hump? Are you serious?
Damn. It looks like it'd be.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I mean, I guess I don't really need it all the way back here. It's kind of dumb. I was just seeing if I could get it back here.
What,
All right.
What do you want? You need to go outside? No.
Let's see. Driving this thing with flight sticks is interesting too. See, that's the edge right there too, so I can't go too much farther forward. We're gonna leave it right there.
You know, it makes me wonder, is the Javelin going to be able to fit inside the extra large hangar?
Probably not. Ah, you know what? I can stage it like this.
Just don't throw it in the middle here. That'd be too funny.
I'm trying to. There we go. She gonna do right there. I think I have also the STV I might take out. Yeah. I think I saw Bob Lazar talk about this kind of anti-gravity golf cart technology. A gunner saying that's what I wanted to happen. So apparently you throwing me around was some fun for the audience.
Yeah, I'm chaos. You know that.
Hope everybody has all.
I show up and weird shit happens.
What else do I have? I got the STV, the PTV. We got the bikes. Got some other bigger vessels. The Lynx. What the hell is the luxury touring? Alright, we gotta see what this is. I don't remember. I went on a shopping spree, guys. You know, all that money that was flying around. I just bought shit for no reason. Let's see what this is. We could take this to go look at it. Can't believe your friend struck you would get away with it. Anyone tested the Moza force feedback in SC? I'm not exactly sure what you mean. Love my Lynx. Oh, now I'm really interested. I'm not sure what this thing is, so about to see. Oh, a luxury Ursa. Okay. Ah, spoilers. No.
Alersa.
For anybody who does have a really big hangar, I definitely recommend this little dude. This is an awesome little get around your hangar vehicle that I've been meaning to use. I've had this thing, oh my god, 4 years? 3-4 years, and I never really use it. I might actually have a reason to now. Got my Prowler, thanks. Awesome. Hell yeah. A local celebrity got arrested for murder, I found out. I live about 15 minutes away from Skinwalker Ranch and Blind Frog Ranch. Apparently the Blind Frog Ranch guy got arrested. Holy shit, that's crazy. Wait, is that the dude who got arrested for the weird stuff with animals that I won't say on stream, but, you know what I mean? I got 2 of those PTVs a while back from my hangar. Hell yeah. So the big suit I was using, it was not the Pembroke, but I'll let you know. It's by RSI. It's an exploration suit. I have 2 more in my, whoa! Man, this thing moves fast. I got 2 more in my inventory. I'll show you. Oh, okay, so that wasn't why. Alright. Yeah, because I saw, my wife showed me something about a dude who got arrested for some shady shit with animals. Wow, this thing looks sick. This is the Lynx.
You know what? I am going to set my spawn back here at Levski before I fucking forget about it and end up in New Babbage.
There you go. Let's take a little peek at this thing. Ah, fancy, fancy. We got a little case here that actually got water in it. That's cool. And champagne in an RSA box. We got a nice little weapons rack here. This is bougie as hell, man. This is definitely not my style. But it looks cool.
Yeah, if you look at the... do you have a C8 you can pull out? Because you could go look at the shit ass that he was telling you about.
Oh, yeah, no, I don't actually have a C8. That is pretty cool that it comes with freaking food and drink. The medical one, right? The C8
yeah,
medical ship?
I actually have one. I just got to see if it's callable. Because I gotta claim it.
Man, I don't think I can go anywhere in this hangar without a vehicle now. I have already spoiled myself.
This is why the Navy's the most obese branch.
Yep. Guns and alcohol must be American made. You know it. That's good.
Talking to a dude from the Air Force. I talked to him about stripping weapons, and he took his pen apart.
That is freaking great. Oh, apparently I have a second PTV now? I'm just going to put a PTV in every corner of this place. No. Right. Bring out the MTV. What's the button to enable punching? It should be 6. Yeah, 6 on your numpad brings out your fists. Oh yeah, uppercut. Oh, is that, it's Victor, right? V?
I think Victor's your knife, yeah.
Yeah, it's not bringing out the fist.
Sometimes I wish I could have the armor that these NPCs have, but then I realized I'd have to smuggle an NPC in here to shoot them.
Alright, let me look back. So wait, where is the message? There it is. Alright. See, how does a wallet function in here? Let's try it. Oh my gosh, it's after 15:30. Where does the time go? Alright, the wallet's being a pain, so I will handle that after I close this out. We're going to get this PTV and MTV staged. And then I'm going to give my voice a break because I'm forgetting how to speak words out my mouth. Oh, I haven't stored the damn Hull C yet. Let's get it off the docking collar. I feel like an asshole.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Again, try not to take up docking collars for no reason. Don't be like
4 of them at Levski, so it's not the end of the world.
Ah, well, that's good, I guess. So now I'm in a conundrum, because I want to drive the PTV out to get the STV, but then I'd have to drive the STV out to get the PTV.
That's not true. We already verified golf carts tractor beamable. It's got to be within tractor range.
Okay, so I just got to run a little bit of the way. We
Where
need
the fuck is
Neuralink,
this? Get
then.
off
You
my
won't have to
elevator.
speak anymore. Yeah, dude. Ah, man, sign me up. I would volunteer for Neuralink. Wouldn't even need flex
Imagine
sticks. I
the
just fly my ship
security
with my
issue.
brain.
Yeah, it's all fun and games, so you get ads beamed directly into your dreams.
So...
I was talking about the other one.
Oh,
The
shit.
golf. You drive the golf cart, you drive that thing back, and then you pick up the golf cart with the tractor beam.
I didn't realize that this is what I bought. I thought this was
Oh,
my
dude,
STV.
look at the airless tires. Holy shit.
Yeah, this thing's actually really sick. I didn't mean to... Okay. I thought I was grabbing the STV, which is like a little Jeep, but no, this is the beefier badass. This isn't the one with the turret, though. That's the MDX. What? No, I didn't want to grab that. Alright, you know what? We'll just go put this in the corner somewhere. I see you. I heard you running up. Alright. I wonder how fast this fucker is. Dude, what? Full-blown
It
turret up
does have
top?
a gunna.
What? That is sick.
There it is.
Turns on a dime. Okay, it doesn't stop turning on a dime. Alright, we're just doing donuts.
This doesn't make sense.
I don't know what's happening.
I know what's happening. Don't understand why it's happening.
Oh, are you controlling our steering?
I turned off your engine. So I don't know why you're still moving.
We just had that inertia. Let's see, do we maintain all speed? Oh god! Fuck! Okay. Alright, there we go, there we go.
How did I not take damage?
What'd you jump out?
Yes, at full speed.
That's a good question.
This armor really works. Must be the
Okay.
camouflage. The gravity couldn't see me.
Yeah, that makes sense. Jeez. Alright. What the fuck, dude? This thing does not want to... Get
I
in
think
there.
the hitbox
There we go.
of that is smaller than the actual thing.
Alright.
Hey, you want some pink armor?
What, the Star Kitten?
No. Like, aggressively violet.
Sure.
Just throw it on the floor here.
Alright, cool. I got that random ass thing. Alright. What is this? Inquisitor Core Violet. Ah, okay. Gotcha.
It's aggressively violet.
I wonder if I can actually, like, see it and then... Oh, cool. I was able to drag and drop it into the inventory. Good stuff. Alright. Well, okay. I think, Wait, you moved my rock.
Oh, I didn't.
Why'd you move my rock?
Dude, I'm drinking cruise. You've had eyes on me the entire time.
Uh-huh. Somebody moved my rock.
Maybe it was you hitting it with the car.
You know, that is a valid response. That's possible. That's a good point. All hail the rock, yeah. Gold Ember saying, aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?
I mean,
Always
I could go back to New Babbage and get the black set. I'll be the Shadow Trooper then.
aggressively violet sounds like my ex if she had a screen name. Oh, how do you have a rock? You don't need to know. Just know that this rock is special, and we have to salute the rock.
Until I figure out how to stack rocks, I'll have more rocks.
All right, guys.
Then we'll bring them in.
Oh, I'm going brain dead. I just died and it didn't spawn me naked. Yeah, no, you should have all your armor. Weight losing your gear is not a thing. Yeah, no, now there's a basic item recovery. So everything on your person, your guns, your armor, even your ammo that's actually attached to you will stay, but everything inside your backpack, unless you die at a station, will disappear. But if you die, like, at a station, you'll respawn with everything on hand because you're within that station's area. So that's pretty cool. But it also means you can't loot your body for the weapons or armor pieces, only what's consumable, only what's inside your stuff, so like ammo, med pens, grenades, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm going to get stuck chatting all day. I will be live again on Wednesday, guys. We'll probably mess with some salvage or something else unless we figure out a different plan for what we're doing, but I might take the reclaimer out to QV stations and scrape up stuff and find ship's components and have all sorts of fun. But thank you so much for tuning in to today's live stream, getting into shenanigans with us, having fun showing the Hull C do its thing. I will catch you guys in the next live stream. Take care.
There we go.